No, she doesn't. Hey, what's up?
It's your boy.
Hey, demons.
Who?
Skinny
It's
boy.
your boy.
Yeah, skinny. Thank you. But like toned.
Working out.
Toned?
Yeah, like I'm toned. Like
I
I'm
saw
not
an
like
old
skin and
picture. I
bones.
saw an old picture of you, and I was like, wow.
How old?
Like he used to look good.
Like no, more so just you were very skinny.
You meant like when
Like
you're
this, like this thing.
when you're dressed as an old.
It was a wet baby.
It was all
Hey,
wet.
this is off topic.
Baby.
I'm your host, Michael Jones. We got Lindsay, Jeremy, Fiona, and Gavin.
What's up?
I don't know. Today's sponsor, Honey.
No.
Thank you. Go ahead.
He was
I looked
calling
on
you
the
honey.
on the TV. I look extra shitty today. I don't know what
Dude,
happened.
today.
I'm glad you
same.
said it.
Yeah, you were gonna. Were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Did y'all
I
have
wasn't gonna
bad
say
like
it.
wardrobe days? Like getting ready today was shit for you? Because I had a horrible time.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Getting up with the who?
I just didn't sleep good, I think.
Me neither, dude.
And I'm all like scruffy.
Your
and
hair is all
You're
disheveled.
scruffy, and it's getting kind of long in the
Yeah,
back.
but you're a dude.
long in the back. Yeah, I need a haircut.
For you,
Everyone will
I know.
accept it.
I know when your hair's too long for you. It's getting there.
You're a dude
It's
and you're
like
British.
wing.
it's down to here.
But then
It's gonna start doing this soon, and like.
I have it.
But beyond a
Curl it
certain
up.
point, then it gets just like I have long hair, and then it's fine again.
Yeah, but that in
Haven't done
between
that in-
period is terrible.
Yeah.
You've got the the patented Pattinson look.
You mean Robert Pattinson?
Batman.
Yes, Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why that's why he's working that.
Was
He's
that
the new Batman.
Oh,
Robert Pattinson.
thanks. And that Twilight
my
Man.
boy Rob?
Yeah.
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 We go
I'm
back.
excited. I think
You went like that. When
I say give him a shot. The same reason
Yeah.
that no one
Hey,
trusted Heath Ledger with
Lindsay
the Joker.
says it. Give him
Yeah,
a shot.
that's
You know what I can't believe about
Patty, go
the
for it.
Heath Meister?
What's up?
The guy was like 28 as
Yeah.
the Joker,
Yeah.
and I'm way older than that.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yep.
are.
All right,
Yeah.
let's.
he's way more successful.
Yeah. Oh, was he like 27? I think he was 28 when he died. I don't know.
You could have been 27 when he was.
You could have been the
Whenever I-
Joker.
Whenever I watch that movie, I think, oh, that guy's like 35.
Yeah. In a couple of years, he'll be 40, and 45,
Now,
and
if
50.
if you were watching a movie that had to do with high schoolers, you would be watching a 30 to 40-year-old man playing a high schooler because that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think they usually get a 40-year-old
No,
man.
it's not
I
the
think you've
40-year-old.
exaggerated a little bit.
I think
Watch
they.
High
I
School
think they
Musical.
stop
Yes.
at
No.
26.
Yes.
26 is where they
You
say.
could be
Mid-20s.
You could be 40 and play a teenager.
Hopefully. Mid 20s are pretty almost standard to be in
For
like
high
high
school.
school. Yeah, the high school student.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did play high schoolers in Laser Team, so.
What the
Not
hell?
all
She's got you
Laser
there.
Team.
She's got you there. You quarterback you.
Yeah, that was the most unbelievable thing. Not that you were a high schooler, that you played football.
This is how I do it, ready?
Yeah, that was
Are
good.
you still off the old source?
No, I'm back on.
He told me yesterday.
I was the first guy I told.
What happened to us?
What do you mean?
Why don't you tell me?
There's
you
someone
don't
new
care.
in town.
The source?
Sauce.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I know. I understand they sound the same. No, they
Yeah,
do
no,
sound the
yeah,
same
it's
from
funny 'cause
Gavin.
Because Jack
Yeah.
would have said it as a joke, but Fiona was just
No,
like
it's
Source and
genuinely doesn't know
sauce
what you're
sound the
saying.
same
I
from
don't
Gavin.
understand.
Yeah, like power sauce and tomato sauce.
Yep. Yeah, it just sounds like a source of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Say sauce?
There are
There's
others
a
like
lot
that,
to
too.
unpack here.
You are European. Why you ain't know about?
I ain't know.
Why you ain't know?
I know about source.
She's really
You don't know about
attacking
the
your-
British?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Gavin.
Source.
Now, if you were to go into a room and open something, it would be called a you're
Window.
Gonna, yeah, you're gonna fuck me. I knew you would.
How does it say? How do you say it?
Door.
Door?
Yeah. But he also calls people who are very eager, or doers, as we say. You've
Doer?
said it before. You're like doer. Yeah, you're like he's a real doer.
I'll be honest with
Do
Lindsay.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I don't know
Absolutely.
what you're talking about.
Yes.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know what
this.
you're
Like
saying.
someone's a
I've
go-getter.
ever
They're a doer. You know.
doer.
Yeah.
Like do.
I've never heard you say it like that before in my life.
I think you've got your ears backwards today.
No.
Well, there was that issue with
off.
the
They're under
word
the wig.
capillary or whatever.
Well, capillary, which is what they say in the U.S., and
And I
capillary
say
they say
capillary.
in Europe.
And
But pretty
that's-
much everywhere that is in the
That
U.S.
we were both saying capillary, and James like you're both.
I did not say you're both
You're both
wrong.
very fucking stupid. Stop.
That
talking.
sounds more like a Jack thing.
When we say patent, is it something, or is it?
No, that's when we
They
attacked
say-
Ryan.
They say
Yeah.
pretend.
We were playing Patently Stupid, which is a
Yes,
Jackbox
pretend.
game. Like a patent. You get a patent on something.
Yeah.
Ryan says patently stupid. Was how he introed the video. He went,
Patent?
first words out of his mouth, welcome to Patently Stupid. And Jeff and I go, patently?
Patently.
And Gav's like, I say patent.
I don't think I do. I've just heard English people say patent.
So he said, I say patent. And Ryan goes, yeah. Like, see, and we're like, you're from America.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
And he goes, well, you're idiots saying it wrong.
And that was close to the same conversation where a bunch of people in the room didn't know what britches were. Like pants.
Pants.
Yeah, I
Like,
didn't know
too big
that.
for your
That was,
britches.
I think it was just me.
Yeah.
Lindsay, I know.
Well,
You're a bunch of
I
people.
know you don't want to call out.
No, yeah.
Yo!
There are dozens
Fiona
of
did
you.
not know. I knew you didn't want to do that. I appreciate it.
I did it all the
but
time. I'm like,
That
someone
was
in
literally
here.
only me.
The shitty thing about trying to explain that when we were talking about britches was, people go, what are the britches? And I'm like, they're pants. But not if you're in the UK. Britches, then it's like, I'd have to say the trousers, because pants are underwear.
We
Right?
should all just make it easier for ourselves and just never leave the country we were born in.
Yeah.
And then
That
everything's
would be
fine.
good.
I am
Our
confused.
country's already
I
A
don't
lot.
think so.
ahead of us on that.
There'd
They're like,
be,
goodbye.
if people didn't leave their own countries, we wouldn't have Corona.
This is a horrible take.
Yeah.
Bad take.
How's it a horrible take?
Bad take. You're sounding just like
I'm sounding what he said. He said people shouldn't
I'm
leave their own
saying to avoid
countries.
confusion. Don't.
And I'm just saying, confusion, disease, whatever.
Fiona-
We'd avoid it all.
We wouldn't have Gavin if people didn't leave.
You're
not
backing
me.
You're
this up.
really not helping.
Yeah.
Like,
You wouldn't have me. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
you're right.
It's
Yeah.
give and take. Give and take.
It's a give.
Give and take.
People exchange. The laws of alchemy have spoken.
Aww.
For every
do you
Fiona,
think-
there is a
Look
Gavin.
at this man.
Yeah, it's pissing me off.
Why are you giving me sad face?
Who do you think's gonna get sick first in Achievement Hunter?
From Corona?
You? No.
Well, Alfredo was,
He travels
Alfredo
too
was
much.
kind of close.
Yeah.
He was
Alfredo
having
good.
a little
So was
trouble.
Jeff.
Somebody's gonna get it,
Over in
right?
Hawaii?
It's so the CDC's basically
Hey,
said like
I'll
it's
be honest.
coming, right?
I'll be
like
honest.
strap in, it's
I think
coming.
we all have it.
Yeah,
Oh
we probably
yeah?
do.
I think
don't
we all-
think so.
Laying
I just-
dormant.
It's inside of us.
No,
like
here's the
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Like Jesus Christ is inside of us. However, when you think about it, like
just have to believe.
Amazon, well, we get everything from China, like literally everything. If this has been happening 2 months, like 2 months ago, Target would be shut down. Amazon would be shut down. Like, how are
mean
you? How
from,
do
like,
we
products?
have? Well, yeah, because
When I was
you
like
get your
coughing
products
Corona
in-
all over.
You don't know that?
You don't know
Tupperware.
that.
You don't know that.
You don't know
You
that.
could
I
open
feel like
a tub and be like, it just comes out.
It's just like,
I'll be honest, you don't know that.
When it
You
comes
don't
down
know.
to it, though,
the
it's-
virus is big.
It's
so.
killing like the same amount of people that flu did.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's
like,
literally.
it's
a
actually,
flu.
I think it's less
It's
than the
literally.
flu.
It's
What's the,
less than the flu.
yeah, but
the
less
issue.
people have been infected than the flu is infected. So the percentage is
oh, okay.
Yes.
right. I mean, I think
I think
that
I was doing.
Well,
I was
I'm not a
doing
scientist.
research.
You are a scientist. You're claiming it right now. You said it. I think the mortality rate was it? I don't know.
mean, they're-
It's
are they the
lower
same?
than the flu.
Well, fatality is someone was killed.
is it?
What is it when you turn them into a baby?
Fatality.
It's a big
There's all
balance.
kinds of different,
Fatality.
depending on if you have, obviously, like the more health conditions you have could affect it.
Well, but that's
And
the
some
thing.
people are more susceptible to it.
I was reading I was doing research on it, and basically the only people who really get attacked and really pretty much die from it, they already have problems. You need to have a strong immune system. So babies and elderly people
Are more
are
susceptible.
more susceptible.
They said
Let's
not,
just
not
say-
like a
And
single
it's
death
also
has
like
been
a
under
lung
9.
thing.
No, but people also.
Like babies actually have been good.
Babies have been good.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I've
they're
been hearing.
immune. We should
I've
start
been
sucking the
sucking their
They're
juice.
the
saying
blood
they're-
out of the.
they're
I didn't
saying
want to say
they're
juices,
they're
but
more
with
at
the blood out of the
risk.
baby.
But so far,
cells.
Also-
babies are good.
I will say on a personal note, it's funny that each time people have mentioned coronavirus and Michael's like, it's only people with poor immune systems. Okay, Michael's immune system is down because of the medication that
It's
he
true.
takes.
It is lowered.
Only people who have children. Okay, we have 2 children. One of them is a fucking
Well, not people
baby.
have children. Yeah, babies are good though. Babies are tough,
damn it.
dude.
I
Throw
don't
that
know.
baby all over the
I would
place.
say be more.
So far, good.
Be more scared about influenza.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually-
that's
Wash your
terrible.
hands.
drink a lot
And
of
if you're,
alcohol.
wash your hands.
hands.
Cover your mouth when you cough. And if you're sick, go to the doctor.
TLDR.
Yeah.
Most people that-
everyone is
Just
disgusting.
follow
Take care
the
of yourself.
local advisement.
Most
all
people
right?
that-
That's all. That's the best we can say. Our advice. Follow
right
local
now,
advice.
Follow Jeremy's advice.
telling
He
you right
is a
now.
scientist.
Sure.
We have corona already. It's
do.
happening.
Also,
That's the truth.
I stray
I
away
just
from
gotta
saying
tell
like
you.
it's not as
Strap in.
bad as this disease. Like thousands of people have died. It's
Remember
something to be
Ebola? It's
still bad.
concerned about. Like,
Yes.
It's not downplayed here, but
It's not the zombie outbreak though.
I mean,
You don't know that.
I feel like
I do
everything.
know that. I do know
feel
that.
like
I have a friend who's a
everything here
scientist.
everything here has been like pushed. I feel like the media is also making it an insane thing.
Yes, there's
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of fear mongering
Because it's new
happening.
too,
Yes.
right?
I
It's
mean,
like
it happened
it's
with
like
the swine flu. I
unheard
remember
of.
that.
there's always a
Swine
new
flu
disease.
is
But
that
also
everyone
because
is
it's,
in.
I'll be honest, like,
Okay.
it sounds cool.
Swine flu?
Coronavirus.
Corona?
It doesn't.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It
Sounds like
a
shitty beer flu.
It sounds like shitty beer
But it's
flip.
good beer.
Sorry if you like Corona. You like Corona?
Yeah.
I'm not a big Corona guy.
Yeah. that makes
Honestly-
sense.
It's alright, shove a lime down, you can...
I got a.
Yeah, that's good with
I
lime.
got a skunked one time, and it's
skunked one.
yeah. You know when beer's skunked?
Yeah,
They
and it's
go,
always
like-
bad. Any beer's bad.
Yeah,
skunk.
but it was like one of the first times I had Corona. It was skunked,
Move
and it
past it.
soured me on it the whole time. You know what I
Were
mean?
you there? You were there when Jack gave out all his old
We're floating the river.
dusty beer from like 3 New Years ago. That did me on. That like stopped me on
Well,
beer for like.
he
a
may
year.
have done this several times. I know he brought old beer floating the river once. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the time you're referring
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And he was just
But it
like,
was from, like,
I had this kicking around
2010 or something.
Yeah, it was, and it was last week, so it was old.
But if you like Corona, more power to you. I went on a tirade.
Got it.
I went on a
Saved
tirade
it.
last
There you
time
go.
about
There you go.
like I don't like people that are like all about your beer choices and stuff like that. Like I really went off.
You
on
don't
people
like a lot about a lot of people.
huh?
Especially you.
I do hate a lot. I hate a lot about a lot of things and people. Yeah,
He's really nice to me, though.
I'm nice to people I know.
I don't know about you guys.
Well, you know Gavin though,
Well,
so let me shoot that down.
I'm nice to him.
Now I just
the
want
right
to.
He's trying to figure out how that isn't true.
I was gonna say-
and he can't come up with anything.
I was gonna say like, well, I'm just not nice to him physically, but then that's not true because I insult him a lot.
Jeremy, do you want
Yeah.
our 18-pack of Corona that we're not going to
We
drink?
already gave that away.
Fuck,
Can't
but we
take
have
it.
two.
I
don't
do
we?
not
We
want
we have so
I don't
much.
want
I have
a
Shiner.
lot of beer.
He can't be sucking that down right now.
Also, if I didn't know about the outbreak at all and I heard about coronavirus, I would assume it's an awesome new marketing brand. That's it. Introducing the coronavirus. Here you go.
You're about
Trash me out. You're gonna feel real sick
You're gonna
tomorrow.
get infected with this beer.
Yep. Yeah, I bought. Apparently, 8 cases of beer is too much for a 1-year-old birthday party.
Yo, she went
bad.
bonkers. So we
8
had
cases.
we had
like a
Eight of how many?
She exaggerates, but not by much.
No.
We had Luna's birthday party last weekend. So we had it at our house, and there was like maybe 20 people that came. So we bought, we had barbecue, like just went and picked up a shitload so people just come and eat it, and then we just bought snacks and drinks and shit. So she went to Walmart and was buying shit. She comes home, she got 36 bottles of Corona, 36 bottles of Shiner, 24 cans of White Claw, and 2 bottles of champagne.
Damn.
And without telling me how much she got, she calls me at the store and goes, "Hey, I'm getting beer and champagne. Should I get anything else?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, should I get like liquor?" And I go, "No. I don't want people drinking at my house at 2 p.m. at a 1-year-old's birthday party. I don't need people getting blackout
This is
drunk.
Texas.
Like, why would you buy liquor? Fuck, go away.
Why not?
Go away." So
Live a little.
So
She's one.
then,
Happy birthday, kid.
then she also fucking Andy came over and he was like, he texted beforehand. He was like, "Hey, you need anything?" And Lindsay goes, "Oh, we could use some White Claw." So he brought another 24
You never know.
and a bottle of Arbor Mist.
Claws are
He
popular.
walked in the door and handed it to me, and I was like, "I'm bringing this back to your house tomorrow." I think by the time people left, there were 6 beers gone.
So people didn't really feel like partying.
No,
Apparently not.
no. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was freaking out as I was loading the refrigerator. I would say the thing that went the most,
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Know where it all went.
I was shocked. There was like 11
Really?
Coke Zeros gone.
Yeah.
Did Jeff go?
Jeff was there.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
they went.
I asked him.
He maybe only
drank
had
two.
2.
Oh.
He said 2.
But I'm just like, God damn it. So I've every day this week been bringing in shit and just handing it out. I brought in 2 loaves of bread yesterday, got barbecued, gave us 4 loaves of bread. I think we
was a lot.
used like 6 pieces.
The bread to barbecue ratio.
Michael
is way off.
slapped the bread on my
I
desk.
walked in, I went, "I know you want this." And I slapped it on
Whole
Jeremy's
loaf of
desk,
bread
and I
hit my
told
desk.
2 loaves. And I said, "No carbs." And you went, "I don't think that's true."
There's a lot of carbs in this. This is liquid bread.
Oh boy. It was a good.
It was
birthday
good,
party.
but it was, I'm still like packing things up. I have so much soda to bring in. I'm gonna fill a cooler from my house and just bring it to the office and just dump it on the floor.
Fight for it.
In your room.
My room?
Yeah, with the animals.
Oh, the
I want them
animals.
fight for it.
Okay.
I brought in the Corona and I was like, Who wants it? Ken immediately popped up. I was like, "What?
Kent?
What do you mean?
Nice.
I like Corona." And I was like, "We got a winner!"
Kent will roll himself back every now and again when I come in. He'll roll himself back to that stack of voodoo that's behind him.
Like pat it.
Yeah, he'll be like,
This bad
he'll
boy.
go like, "Do you want any of this? Like, do you want to take this, or like, do you need some for the fridge in
He's
there?"
the
or
keeper
whatever.
of the beer.
And he
For
goes,
like off topic and achievement
and
hunter.
he'll be like, "Here, take this one. This is mine." And he'll like put one aside and then like give.
Awesome. Ken and Alec are pretty good for it. If there's like any kind of free food or beer, they're usually available to partake and party with you.
So who was giving out candy? Michael was like handing
that
out
Awu?
M&Ms or something like recently.
I thought that was Awu just a
Wasn't
second ago.
handing out
Yeah.
M&Ms.
No. Like I know
Michael brought
someone
Matt
threw a bag to
M&Ms.
Matt.
That was Michael. Broadcast Michael was throwing it to Matt
I was
because
like,
he
oh, weird.
what was it? You like took Matt Bragg's M&Ms or something? He's got to tell the story. I was just caught in the crossfire.
But whatever.
of
Somehow
peanut
Alec
M&Ms.
ended up with candy, and he was like, "Thank you, whoever, for being the giver of the candy." Like, and it was just
Not
a
me.
picture of like M&Ms or Reese's Pieces or something.
Sounds
He was
about right.
like a close-up photo, like he was like
Yes.
seeing the beauty of them.
He makes such artsy photos.
He does.
And they're zoomed in to where, like, if he took a picture of this beer, he would be zoomed in so close that you could see one fucking bubble, and like the crest of the bubble would gleam. It would be gorgeous.
That's what Kat does now. That's her photography.
Oh, yeah?
She like pretty much only uses macro lenses, which like she just got a new camera.
That's fun. Macro is fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, her old one was a pain in the anus. Because I'm the pack mule
glad you
when
censored
we go
yourself,
hiking,
dude.
so I have a backpack on with all of her camera and lenses and everything in it, and so she'll go like, "Ooh, I want a picture of that." So I back up to her and she unzips and takes the camera and the lens out, and she's like, "All right, away," and then I go away.
Off
Until
with
she-
you.
Or like but she has to. Her old macro lens had to be like this close to it to get a good picture. So if there was a leaf she really liked, I had to like stand around her and pull the branch down and hold it still so she could get it in the right light and focus and everything. She just got a new camera now, so she can be like, instead of this close, she can be like here.
Wow, it's a whole new world.
It really is. Like it makes a big difference, but it's a much nicer camera. It's a D750,
Nice.
Nikon D750, I think.
I love stuff.
I only know
like
because
that.
Meg had one. So it's like,
Behind the scenes shots where they show you like the absurd crap you do to get the shot that you want, especially like Instagrammers where they have the most beautiful photo in the world and it's someone like contorting their body into a little square to get a picture of their dog.
I'm gonna find this.
They take their dog and they make it a square.
Yeah.
Stay that.
Good.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Honey. You know that Honey is the free online shopping tool that automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart. And you know how great it feels to save, but how does it feel to save with Honey? Saving with Honey feels like sliding into a seat on the train just before the doors close, hitting every green light on your commute, finishing up a podcast episode right as you walk into work, or getting that perfect moonball hit. Lindsay she's been doing a lot of cosplay shoots, so she's always buying a lot of props. She just went on Amazon. She bought some wigs. She bought some props, some outfits. Used Honey. Didn't have to do nothing. Saved like 15%. It's easy as that. It's already there. It's waiting for you. Just save money. Honey sports over 30,000 stores online like Best Buy and Target, and they're adding new stores every day. Honey has over 18 million users that have saved more than $2 billion. That's $2 billion saved for free. And that's why it has over 100,000 plus 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. Using Honey feels pretty great. Think of it as a little daily victory. Plus, it's free to use and installs in just a few seconds. Mere seconds. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/offtopic. That's joinhoney.com/offtopic.
How's your dog, by the way?
How's my dog? My dog's great.
Yeah.
Just
What
talking
shape
about-
is he?
I think she's like a little oval
Round?
now.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, she'll get to the
Oh,
square
okay.
soon.
All right.
Oh, square up.
face.
It's like, I gotta fill a whole square. You're gonna have to stretch. Come on.
Stretch. Jeez. Yeah.
You don't ever bring your dog in.
Huh?
Good.
I did. Oh, look
Good.
at that.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, is that it?
RT Cast Michael. All right, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
One blood.
I was in his chair earlier. It was funny. Fucking around in there during like the pre-stream, and I had my back to the door, and Nick walked in and just started talking to me, and I turned around and he goes, "You're not Michael," and I go, "Yes, I am." And he went, "This is true."
This morning,
He did the meme that yes, but no.
we were filming a like haunter behind the scene thing this morning, and so we were all gathering around this table, and we were like, "All right, who are we missing?" And I was like, "Oh, we're just missing Gavin and Michael." And then as I said it, Gab came walking in, and Lindblad was right behind him, and I was like, What I said, but not what I expected. You okay, Lindsay?
I was looking for the right cup. I
Yeah,
was
what's
letting
up?
you finish your story.
Yeah, I thought
Did,
you.
did you pour that?
No.
I thought that story was gonna be way longer,
That
I'll
was
be
them
honest.
draining the tap, getting rid of the foam.
Got it.
And
That's
also, am I
drainage?
gonna get fucked if I
Well,
try to
it
use
was
the tap
foam.
again?
No, I
It was
just
foam
poured
to
this
shit. No, the tap works.
Do you want to pour me a beer?
Yes,
No,
I'll pour you a
whatever.
beer.
Tap works.
In
I
what
just
cup?
put that to the side. I might.
You want like a
drink
pint
that
glass?
Let's do one of this fancy shit, right?
later. Sure, whatever, man.
You want the whole thing?
Smash that.
Okay.
Here's her answer.
I trust you.
Have we been doing
a
TTT
horrible
for a
choice.
year yet? With
think
the
so.
with the rolls?
Oh, with the rolls, I don't think so. We've been doing TTT for a year, but not with the rolls. We did it for a while without the rolls.
That.
It's true.
It's a game changer.
Those
man.
videos aren't good in comparison.
What's that?
Those videos aren't good. The ones before rolls.
I mean, they're good. They're not
They're
as
okay.
good.
You gotta drink it
They're
under the foam.
phenomenal with the rolls.
I think you guys started when I sort of started coming in. So
With
it's
like
been
the
a year.
vampire and shit. Wow, it's been that long already.
Crazy.
Dude, I love
They're
TTT
awesome.
when you and Gavin are in a video together because you two always just like fuck off to a corner and giggle together like little schoolgirls.
They do.
We
We had a good one recently on the Zanzibar map where
that was a great.
I was some swapper or something and Fiona was dead, so I just shoved her out to sea and watched her float away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that was also the same
That was
video where
really
your
funny.
mouth was numb.
My mouth was
you
numb,
were,
so I
like,
couldn't
Oh yeah.
because I had the dentist and I couldn't talk properly. So I'm laughing like.
And then you said that sucked because the hypnotist couldn't bring you back. But
Yeah,
I think they'd
right.
already brought someone back anyway.
Well,
Yeah, they
well,
did.
I was just hoping that someone would, but he completely did that, and there was no chance.
It was
for that
pretty
to
funny.
happen.
Dude,
I think,
watched the
I think
one.
by the time that happened, so, they already got
Came
brought
at me.
back.
I watched the one that you did on the Office map where you were just like preventing.
that one was
it
funny.
preventing
That was a
Lindsay
fun one.
from
It was funny.
hypnotizing? You just kept like pulling the bodies away.
Yeah, I just kept taking body.
Yeah,
just
I was like,
going,
no.
"Damn it." That's my favorite thing to do as the jester is to look at what other people are doing and be like, I'm about to ruin that person's day.
And then we had that moment because I came in and watched on the couch, and that was when Michael was the glitch, mowing down everyone on his team.
That was
Thought he
the
was a
crazy
traitor.
play. Yeah, that was the crazy
I
play
just
that I
was looking
didn't
at Gavin
understand.
going,
Yeah, and I was like,
I
because I couldn't see what he was. You were like, and I leaned around. I was like, wait, glitch?
because I looked at Michael's because I was like, I'll just watch what my other trader friend's doing. Right? And I looked over at Michael and I saw that he was a glitch.
and then he's mowing me down. I think I was a detective.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And then in the same game, you were the swapper, like blasting Ryan. He's like, well, he's not taking any damage. And I
Yeah.
didn't know whether you were doing that for effect or whether you forgot
I'll
about
be
the
honest, I don't
swapper.
remember.
That one was
Oh,
a funny.
I
There was
remember.
one moment that I loved where it was like I decided because there was so much chaos happening. I decided I wanted to bring back Michael as the hypnotist. So I'm in the middle of the room and I'm just standing and you just see Poe like this.
Oh, yeah, right in front of
And
everyone.
Jeremy's like talking. He's like, hey. Yes. And he's just looking at me. And it's dead
And,
silent now.
quite often, if I see something like that, I'll go, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
Like if someone's doing something what I think is audacious, I'll go, "Excuse me."
I think it was in that Halo map on Zanzibar. Ryan got revived like twice, and it was like just like revived, and he was being shot because it was like a terrible.
That happened
shot.
to me. I got.
Oh
yeah.
and it was just like that. This is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here.
Get revived. When Jack picked me up in front of the detective Fiona, and I just went, "What world have you brought me back into?" And I was just like getting lit, like shot.
God damn.
We did one today. So we did a behind the scenes thing for Haunter season 2 with Daniel, and then we did a like TTT with him.
Yeah.
'cause he
And it was
here.
great because he actually watches those videos, so he already knew.
He knew all the roles.
He
He
just didn't
slopped
necessarily
right
know
into
the
the role.
buttons, but he knew the role.
It's never happened before when we were talking about whether we do the rolls or not, and he was like, "Oh no, I got all the rolls. I'm just not sure how to switch weapons."
Yeah, the
and we're
controls.
like, "That's the easy part.
Yeah.
Scroll up."
You'll learn that
Like,
immediately.
Very-
So he was actually he was really good in it, but I like Lindsay and Gavin a couple times got put on the same team, and every time the game would
Dream team.
end, Gavin would go, "Dream team."
Yep. That was
I've learned to hate.
yeah.
I've learned to hate James from Team Rocket. quite often, I will not
man.
realize. Lindsay, more often than anyone else, I will not realize isn't dead. You know what I mean? Like we'll get to the end of the game and she'll still be.
Yeah.
And so the amount of times that I'm like trying to sort out in my head, like, okay, this person's
yeah.
probably bad, this person's probably, and I'll go in the hallway and James is
Dude.
at the other end of the
Dude.
hallway. I'm like, what
Blinking
the hell? And I'm like, doesn't go away.
That happened to me today with Ryan. There was like all kinds of things going off, like not even getting into who was what role, but like all kinds of things were happening, and then it's dwindling. Essentially, like the last fight happens, and it's like it's over, and then Ryan walks in the room, and I literally go, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, he was
Like I haven't heard from you in 5. Where were you?
Me and Ryan were on a team that
he
time.
was not at all like I'm still alive.
no,
Sometimes
he was
that's
quiet
people.
all the
Hi.
time.
Ryan like walks in and like, what's going on in here? And
Yeah.
I'm like, where?
I was his teammate in that one, and like so I saw that he was doing that, and so I just went loud. Like I was like, because I don't think people know.
It was a really good one. Too.
Ryan and I are a devastating traitor team because like I
'Cause you're
like to
both
try to
scum.
fool people, and Ryan's an excellent shot. So like I just like Ryan will shoot people, and in the meantime I'll try to confuse people.
Yeah, you're the worst.
enjoyed-
If you're latched onto someone, like if you're just following me around, it's never good. No matter what my role is, it's never good.
It's always the opposite.
You're hunting me or you're preventing me from doing anything
Yes,
useful.
and that's all I like to do to you.
Jeremy and Ryan are pretty quick where like even as innocent, I like to pull to the back because I suck. So I'm gonna hang out in the back and watch everyone else die and then
So we
try
look
and,
for you.
like, okay.
We look for you.
But Jeremy and Ryan are really good too about like they'll be the first people to back up in a map just enough to take out someone real quick and then start the slaughter.
This was
This is a clip here of TTT. I don't know what,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
if you're listening,
Oh,
don't
this
worry
is
about
Ryan
it.
killing himself.
Oh yeah, Ryan grabbed Quincy's body and fell to his death. So funny.
Awesome.
what?
And Michael goes, well, that's an easy test.
That happens a lot in maps that are from other games. We're like, well, I jump down here all the time. Oh no, different game.
No.
Yeah, like
That was a
Halo
great
especially.
one, man.
Yeah. See, I've never played Halo 2. We're on that map, and fucking Jack in that video is asking me to describe where someone is. I'm like, I don't know the name of any
Yeah.
of these landmarks. So I'm like, gray building.
By Froman.
Or if someone says, oh, he's by where the sword is. So he's like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, invisibility.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was a great comment on the one you did on the Office map because someone actually thought, because so many people got it wrong and were so confused, they thought it was a really early TTT recording that just came out.
Oh, everyone
they
got stuff
thought-
wrong.
Yeah.
Because the roles.
Yeah.
Did they list it out?
And their reasoning is Jack was confused about there being 3 traitors when there was a glitch.
Classic.
Michael forgetting the swapper can't do damage.
Correct.
Michael forgetting the glitch was on the innocent team.
Yep.
And then the last one is Lindsay just in general.
Yeah, no, I saw that. No, see,
No, that was
yeah.
brand new.
Well, there's a
Just
moment.
recorded that last. like,
There's a
couple weeks
moment in
ago.
that TTT where a trap goes off, like that's set to just light people on fire and kill them. But the jester was in there, and
Right.
so it didn't end up killing them. And I was like, oh, that person's not getting hurt. And I went,
thought you were
well,
gonna
wait,
sneeze in my
like
face.
the traitor knows that that's the jester. Why would they set off a trap? Where's Lindsay? And it's like, where is she? And I just hunted her down and killed her, and she was the traitor.
And I'm sitting in the trade room going,
I was like, who would be this confused? Lindsay.
oh my
Hunted her down.
god. The worst was we did a TTT round with the snail map, which has been updated, which was awesome. It was really fun. We played with Afro. And I had one round where I feel like we can say it because it happened so fast. It was just so fucking dumb. Where I was the snail, and there's an elevator shaft that you can hop into and ride it up and down, and I just could not get the elevator to start.
Oh, I had the same.
Snail was stuck in an
I had
elevator.
the same issue.
Stuck in an elevator, and then someone throws the salt grenade in there, so I'm just burning alive.
Yeah, that was brutal. And it was like, I'll tell you, because I was on the end of that.
Salt grenade? Is
Yeah.
that a new thing?
Oh,
Yeah, the snail has a trail
the
now?
new snail's amazing.
Oh!
New
Yeah.
snail's amazing.
Oh, I gotta play it.
It got some tweaks and like it's public now, like the game.
Oh, I gotta play it. I gotta play
Because the
it.
first time we did it, it got like taken down, so we could like ask the guy to do like tweaks and stuff like that. But now it's like up. So we just did another snail, and it's like it has like a temporary goo trail. Like it'll slowly disappear, but it's a good distance behind
It's
the
like
snail.
an orb, honestly.
And it's like
Yeah,
it's
you
like
have to be
glowing
like
green.
on its ass to keep seeing it, but it's very helpful. when the
It's
snail
really
just goes,
helpful.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's
that
a
already
salt
out?
grenade.
No, this is
It's
old
like,
Dead
no
Snail.
way.
That's old
No.
Dead Snail. Yeah, that Trevor as the snail. The snail's got little hands
It's
and a knife.
definitely it's definitely better.
There he is. I love Dead Snail.
The funny thing is if you're like, if you can't see the ground but you can see everyone, the snail like goes where you can't see and body's just like beep, boop.
Yep, yep.
amazing.
It's like flies in the air.
Especially if you're looking for the snail and you're down the scope on a sniper rifle and you just see a body fly over the balcony real quick and then
Yeah.
a snail trail go. See you later.
It's so funny. Yeah. Oh man, I heard you guys played that. I was at Funhouse at the time, and I hope you play it again. I want to be
It
there.
was real fun.
We'll do it again.
Let's do it again.
Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we got to do more Crimmies.
Okay.
Crimmy Part 0 came
Whole
out.
day tomorrow.
Criminal Mastermind
whole
Part
day.
0 just came
Not
out.
enough hours.
Yeah, we did the prep last night.
Man, go do yourself a favor and watch that disaster.
It really is like as close to a Let's Fail as we can get without naming it Let's Fail.
It was still good though.
It was funny. That's why we were like, we still need to upload it.
It was
It's
really
funny
funny.
as hell.
Did
But
you
I-
say clothes?
He fucked it up.
No, I fucked up like 8 words.
What I
didn't
immediately said to Ashley is her name. When I was talking about the video right after we shot it to like give her notes or whatever, and she's like, "How'd it go?" I'm like, "Fucking terrible, just absolutely horrible." Gave her all the beats, and I was like, "Totally should be a video, really funny. Absolutely cannot be called part 1." I'm
No.
like, maybe like part 0,
Yeah, I
or
suggested
something.
part trash.
Yeah,
That's what
just
it's
like,
called.
It's funny.
Yeah,
and
it's called
it
Criminal
should be
Mastermind
called,
Part
like,
Trash.
Like the gang attempts to start Mastermind and fails miserably.
So yeah, a lot of things go wrong. I think we have the beats down on how to do the actual challenge because there's a lot of steps you have to take that you didn't have to take in the old one. Of like, everyone needs to be like inside the facility, part of the same crew, and like all inside when the mission starts. You have to do all the preps. You can't buy them, and then if someone gets disconnected during a prep, you like have to quit application and rejoin and do it again. Like. It's a whole mess of shit,
We
dude.
messed up in almost every way possible trying to start that again.
The normal one was a real
Yeah.
bad one.
Damn.
Yeah. It was a lot of balls were dropped.
So last night before we left work, we
What
did
time?
the first 3 preps.
Basically,
Didn't buy them, and then we did the first.
what was
First set
done
again.
several times in part 0 that we didn't get
The
credit
thing
for.
where we go inside the hospital and you guys get we ran that with Matt actually. You were
I was
filming Face Jam.
running late with Face Jam, yeah.
But yeah, so we filmed that one again. So when we rejoin on the part that we're filming tomorrow, we'll already be on 5 out of 29 because we've done 3 preps, a setup, and then we're gonna do which is like the DeLorean mission where you fly around
Start
and stuff.
driving next to the cars.
People have died on that before.
Yeah.
And then there's the stealth mission.
I'll be honest, like at this point though, I wouldn't feel utterly gutted to have it get fucked up from a death. Like
Yeah.
it would suck, but at least someone died. It wasn't the game just going, nope, didn't count.
No, you're not.
It's broken.
I did that the other day to someone. I shut down someone's improv.
This is our
Michael!
first drink in 2020.
Michael,
Was it when you were watching wrestling? Because
I hate to. I don't want to advise anyone to drink or anything like that because it's awful for you. Don't do it.
Boy.
But I'm so happy to see you drinking again. I really am. You know, I lost Jeff, and I was never the same.
I kept telling you, I was like, I'm gonna be back, and you went, no, you're not. No.
You're gonna leave me.
Why?
You're gonna leave me, Mike.
there were a few times at the house where Michael's like, I'm not upset about not drinking, but Jeremy's upset that I'm not drinking.
It affected me. That affected me more.
Did
I
it?
was
I
like,
worry
yeah.
about his
Good. I'm such
reaction to
a
this.
good influence.
Yeah, I was like, I just feel bad for the guy. I guess I should just drink for his sake. No, and I'll tell you what did it. It was the birthday party.
Yeah, you said that.
I mean, like I didn't know when to jump back on. I was good. I had my break, and then I was just like, I don't really care.
We got 50 White
I'll just
Claws
keep it
all
going.
Fuck
No,
it.
and I wanted to just pull my fucking hair out, like getting the house ready and cleaning. And then Lindsay came home with 400,000 fucking drinks, and I'm like
Denise was there.
I'm loading the refrigerator, and I'm dealing with my mother, and I'm outside cleaning all our like patio, like backyard patio furniture for like 2 hours. And as the middle, I'm just like scrubbing the dirt, and I was like, I'm fucking drinking today. I'm drinking, and I had
Hofbrau house.
my fire back in was I had 3 White Claws. That was
Good.
that was
Claws
my
out.
drinking for the day. Claws out.
That is that from Hofbrau House? It's the same look of it.
Germany?
No, it's not a Hofbrau brand one. Well, have you been to the Hofbrau House in Germany? It's
Yes.
awesome.
It is
And
cool.
they have like these buff ass waitresses that walk around with like 8 of those
Yes.
full. And they're just like,
One
I
on
couldn't
each arm,
carry
by
eight
the
of
way.
these
It
Yeah.
is delicious.
you know,
Yes.
this is for you, and like just like slams them on the table. I'm
It's
just like,
awesome.
I love this place. I went there with my family. I
good
posted a
plan.
picture of it recently, like me and my sister. But she was like, me and you, like, we're both gonna have 3 of these things, like all the way full. And my dad's like, and she's 5 foot flat, you know, and like tiny. And my dad's like, do not do that. I'm like, do not do that. Stop. But she went for it.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Hey, look at this! Wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe your glass didn't shatter.
5 different glasses. Look at that.
I went to Hofbrauhaus with my family in Germany as well, and I watched the best cultural exchange ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the way that it's set up, Jeremy knows, is there's like big tables, and you all sit together and you have your beer. Like if you're from
get a
Texas,
pretzel.
it's like a barbecue place. There's a big picnic table that you sit at with someone you don't know.
Yup.
You eat next to them.
Absolutely. Make friends.
So everyone who was European there didn't talk to anyone else. They were in their own world.
Yo, God.
Don't make friends
Right.
sometimes.
Absolutely correct.
I watched not my family, thank God, but an American family roll up and sit down. And the American dad sat next to what I can assume was a German man who was probably like mid-50s, older dude.
You're the German.
That's
And
me.
he had a beer and he literally went like, "Hey, buddy, like, yeah!"
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I've never watched a dude almost clock someone so fast. That German dude was like, "Fuck you, get away from me." Like,
Different cultures.
not cool.
Jesus Christ.
Remember the first time I went to Rudy's when I was visiting Austin? I was like, where are the tables where I don't have to sit next to someone? Why are they all connected?
We're all
I
family
hate
here.
it.
They're further north.
Is that like an East Coast thing?
What?
Just hating people?
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
Just
Just
like-
not wanting to like.
Well, why would you sit next to
next
people you don't know?
I don't know,
I
I
mean,
feel
like, the thing is, that
no,
it's
there
like,
are people
you
who
can
do
have a
that.
table and then a gap and another table. I got no problem. It's that it's all connected and
well-
makes me feel like you're sitting at my table and I don't know you and I don't want to sit next to you. So I had to get used to that because that's everywhere here. Yeah.
I don't know. Something I've noticed here is just specifically people wanting to be close to you.
Yeah, get away
Yeah.
from me.
Don't know
Get away
what-
from me. I don't
Yeah,
know who you
like
are.
they just
Yes.
want to be like
Correct.
there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Funny, because in New
Oh.
York,
get away.
y'all are like squished
We're
in like
squished,
sardines.
but we are.
Yeah, you're
But that's
squished,
for
but like,
temporary time.
but like
And also
mentally, you're on another
I
planet, and it's like
Mentally, I'm
it's like
gone.
it's like New York is literally it's like ants. Like you're like stepping on each other, but
Yeah.
it's like I'm just walking down the street, I'm
just
shoving
walking,
past
don't
people, I
talk
don't give a
to
fuck.
me, don't look
when
at
I'm
me.
sitting down and like eating, like I don't want my elbows to be next to some random person. Like, get away from me.
See, and I that was Boston as well. It's the same thing. Head down, go that way, right? And everyone's like just on their own mission, not talking about. And I feel like it was a breath of fresh air when I came down here, and it was like
You like
people
that?
were like,
I
"I
hate
like
air.
it."
It's
I'm a very huggy
Get out of my
person
air.
too.
It's
You
give
also
and take.
hate a lot, though.
I hate a lot,
He
but
was
like
just saying
There's very
that.
little
Just saying,
consistency.
yeah, he was just.
there
so
are
what the hell
certain
is it?
aspects of people that I hate, right? But I'm a very huggy person. It's like whenever I go to Funhouse, they're very huggy.
Like I
God,
said,
those guys won't
it's-
stop.
They will hug
It's
the
give
hell
and
out of you
take.
when they see you and when you leave.
Give and take North and South, because I appreciate the honesty of the North. They'll let you fucking know how they're
Honesty
feeling.
of
There
the
is
North.
there's no pretending here.
Correct.
In the South, there is a
North?
lot of pretending. Yes, Northeast. Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
no,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
east
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's
but-
Yeah, I
east,
think
yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah.
But then
weird
you
to
get
say
into the
north.
southern hospitality region. that
Southern
is, like, Georgia
hospitality,
and stuff.
it exists.
Yes.
It is real. People will go out of their way to help you. However, the second they are done, you bet your fucking ass they're turning around and gossiping about you all goddamn day,
Oh,
especially with their
damn.
church friends, talking about what you're wearing, who you're hanging out with, and why you're not going to church more often. Sunday school is not your thing, apparently.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
that was therapy for Lindsay,
know.
and
Yeah.
we should let it
was
just
something.
happen.
The South is weird. Like I as a kid went to New York a couple of times on holiday, and it was like more similar to what I was used to in England. And then I moved here, and I was like, this is like another America that's
Yeah.
completely different to East Coast America.
Quite
Is it,
different.
have you found
Yeah.
that it's weird in the sense that I feel like people in the South especially are like, they're very persnickety about weird
That's a
stuff.
good word.
Yeah, like
word.
they're totally okay with things that are bizarre to everybody else, but then someone like uses the wrong utensil and they're like, everyone shut it down. We're
no,
done.
I've
Well,
not
I haven't
met
been
that
with, like,
person.
the
And like in
formal-
what way? And
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you're describing like formal, classy South.
Yeah,
that's
like-
not
like-
anything
Southern
we
Belle.
have anything to do
Debutante.
with.
I've never experienced
Stuff.
such things.
Right,
Yes.
we don't know what that is.
We're trash.
Right, this
Yeah.
is trash South. That sure as shit
Like,
ain't Austin.
I knew people who
Ew.
left restaurants and complained and refused to pay for their meal because their steak wasn't cut properly. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck off.
I mean, that's just an asshole, is what you're describing.
I know.
Like it wasn't carved off the rest of the
It wasn't
meat properly.
butterflied properly, Gavin. What
But
kind of
also,
restaurant
it was
is
a
this?
$6,000.
This is why I hate, because people like that exist. That's why I hate.
Yeah, and
Like Austin.
those people are at the top.
It's not just people like doing their thing. It's people who are like pissed that it wasn't exactly right. So I'm like, fuck off.
Get them.
no, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I am. There's bigger problems in
You're
life.
talking
My steak
about-
wasn't butterfly.
Yeah,
I'll
but
butterfly your
you're
fucking
talking-
face.
You're talking
Shut
about
up.
some
Fuck outta
like
here.
fucking
damn it.
Dallas
True.
class. Is
I
what
don't
you're
give a
talking
shit.
about.
You have no class.
But
Well, I
not
mean,
even
that's-
Dallas
They
associated.
got the money means class, Jeremy.
The gossiping happens, although I guess it happens in the Northeast as well. They just say it to your face, like "fuck off." And
That's
someone
not
in the
gossip.
South that goes, "Oh, you
That's
poor
not
thing."
gossip.
fuck
Is
off.
definitely
That's
not
just
saying
like,
it
fuck
to your
you.
face.
It's a gossip to your
Literally.
face, yeah.
I want real though. I don't want a bunch of bullshit said to my
Yeah.
face and different. I just say it to my
Gav,
face.
I feel like I gave it to you pretty
Yeah.
well.
Right.
Like we all
Yeah.
give it to you.
No, it's great.
Gavin, if someone says,
You're very upfront.
if someone says "bless your heart" here, they don't mean it. They don't.
I don't think
Bless your
I've ever
heart
said
is
that.
like an
What the
insult.
hell?
Bless your heart is the
Bless your
meaning,
heart means like fuck you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've never.
It's
Bless your
like-
heart means like, oh, you are weird.
It's kind of, yeah. It's especially done by women who are being super cunty. It's like, oh, bless your heart.
It's like condescending.
It really is. It's bad.
Okay.
How do they
God.
sleep at night?
Great.
Probably.
Because they know they're
With their
bitches.
billionaire husbands.
They probably
blessed.
have money. They're probably fine.
Oh boy.
So
Lord have
we're
mercy.
doing Mario Kart after this?
Yeah, if you guys are up for it.
I mean,
Well,
Not
damn,
me.
dude.
no, I mean we're not, but everyone else will be gone.
No, we could. we could
Sarah was like, what
3, 4.
are the... I can't help but notice you pointed at me. That's
Mario Kart?
Yep. No, you would absolutely.
I've
be
never.
one.
I don't
Um,
play Mario Kart.
One,
Sarah
two,
was
I mean,
like...
I do.
You
But
played Mario with us. Mario Maker.
That's like the one Mario thing you should not put me in, and then you put me in it, which I'm upset about.
Really
That was
funny.
you
It's a
weren't
fun
there.
video, yeah.
There was one level where
We're jamming.
Oh,
she
man.
was just she was like
jammed.
10 feet from the end goal in like what Super Nintendo version.
Yeah.
Super Mario World, and it's just firing like snowballs at Mario's.
So I kept pushing him back to the left.
So she just can't get like.
And that's like, so I asked Matt,
That's
I'm like,
funny.
hey, listen, first, I don't really play this game. Please give me a map that like I can go through and not really have too much trouble. He gives me the one that is the most anxiety ridden, like there's snowballs just shooting at you.
And he's
you-
like,
you
"Look,
have
the
to-
end is right there, Fiona. Go for it.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
funny.
But you can't jump. You have to time your jumps properly, and it's random. All you have to do is just press A and just hope for
Yeah.
the best. You just keep
He
on
also
going.
gave her one that's a lot of bow and arrow stuff because you can get the Link like
You did good
outfit
in that one,
in
actually.
Mario, and you can shoot arrows.
Good in that one.
Oh,
And
I lost
So she
because I
did
was
that
out of
one.
time.
and she ran out of time.
It was
But
good progress.
It was very funny because we're all just sitting there watching her, like me, Jack, Afro, Gavin, Matt, and we just kept being like, "All right, now you just gotta shoot that. You just gotta ooh." Like every time she like miss it by a little bit, like ooh.
I started getting really impatient.
Yeah.
And it's like that. It's those kinds of maps that you have to like kind of wait for things to happen and then you can go through. And I'm like,
We'd be like,
Get
"Stop,
outta here.
stop, just wait, wait,
Get me
wait."
outta
And she's
here.
like, "What the fuck? Get out of here!"
damn.
get me out of here.
I feel like no one's feistier in Mario Maker than Ryan.
Ryan's pretty
Ryan's
Well, 'cause he
screaming
hates
at
Nintendo.
Matt.
And Matt.
Kind of hates
He
everything.
hates both.
Yeah, and then like any comment Matt makes, Ryan just tears him apart for it. When he's like, Ryan, it's a set pattern. He's like, there's no pattern. It's random. And like, he'll just lose it.
Dude,
and Jack.
I was gonna say Jack's been laying into Matt extra hard this week, and yesterday Jack was like, "What happened? Is there like a karmic reaction here? Like I feel fueled to be mean to you, Matt." I'm like, "I don't think it's karma, Jack. I think you're just."
You just
going
hate
with it."
Matt.
I like to, as
Everyone
much as I can, ask Matt why he's so mean to Jack.
Yeah, that's
I
my
like to
favorite
bring
thing
that
you
up
do.
as often
I
as
just start
possible.
laughing every
when
time
Jack
you do that.
lays into him, and Matt will be like, "Shut up!" And I go, "Come on, why do you got to be like that? Why are you so mean to him?"
I've thought about it, and it's totally true. It's like Jack used to have that dynamic. Jack was the person that got a lot of shit that rolled downhill on top of him.
It didn't
And
really
now
roll
it's
downhill.
not.
It was just Jeff putting it on his head, and that
Yeah.
was it. Jeff would go and then put it on
And
Jack.
now
It was
Jack's-
just two of them. That was it. It was
Jack's
Yeah.
climbing out of the toilet, and he goes, "Oh, Matt's in
Jack's
here."
climbing out of the toilet. Jack's at
Damn.
the top of the bowl now. He's still in it, but he's at the top.
Damn.
His head's almost above the water.
A series of thoughts happened that led me to remember this. Because I was thinking about every time that you say that to Matt, why you're so mean to Jack, it's like, I'll give you the look after that of like knowing that you're doing something. We had that look the other day because I think Jack asked Alfredo when the stream was, which we joke about every single week that Jack cannot remember when the
It's
stream
not, I
is.
mean, it's like almost every day because
Yeah.
we have different streams every day. What's up with you?
Tiny
She's Bill.
spill.
You're
She's
running
Bill.
down there.
You know, we stream 5 days a week,
Yeah.
and it's
At different times,
it's at
but like
different
the same time
times.
every week.
the same days. The time never changes. Shy of like, oh, there's a special occasion, we have to move this or whatever.
Yeah. So like Jack asks, "Oh, when's the stream today?" And like Alfredo tells him when it is. So I look at Michael, and Michael starts laughing, and I'm like kind of laughing about it. And then I look through the computers, and I see Lindsay, and Lindsay's staring at me.
I do that a
And
lot.
I assume it's because she's also in on what just happened. And so I'm like laughing and, whatever. And then she eventually gets up and walks out. And then I look at my Slack and there's like 25, 26 new messages from Lindsay.
Oh, yeah.
And I open it up and I realized that for the past like 10 minutes in the room, Sarah had come in and was talking to me about stuff. And I was responding to Sarah. Lindsay was responding to everything I was saying in Slack.
In real time.
In real time. She's like, oh my God, what's Sarah talking about? And then I was like, I would say something in response. She's like, yeah, you would say that. Like, it was like a whole
But you
thing.
hadn't seen any of them.
I hadn't
and then
seen any
she
of
was
it.
staring at you for your reaction.
She was staring at me for my reaction, and I was looking at her because I thought she was reacting to the thing that just
I
happened.
can type without looking at the keyboard, so I'll go like, hello, how are you? Fine, thank you.
And then she just does that. And I never am looking at Slack when she does it. I always come back to like 50 messages.
My favorite was you went to go change for something and you went to like our AWU mail room. You're like, I'm just gonna pop in there real quick.
The Garbo Zone.
Yeah, the Garbo Zone. So I started messaging you and I said, that's where you hide when you have skeletons to dispose of and boxers to change into. Filthy child, you will pay for your transgressions. For you may hide from human eyes, but God sees all.
Yes, and this is just all my. Look at it. Look how many messages. Like, my God.
What's the last thing you said to me?
Lindsay, you need to be stopped was my last message. But she just said to me, like, at one point I was talking about I needed to go change my boxers because we just filmed something where we got like water balloons thrown at us or something, so my boxers were wet.
Yeah.
So I kept being like, I gotta go change out of it, and I was like, do we have like briefs laying around? And we did. And so I was like, I'm gonna go change into these. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because my balls are wet, damn it. Like, because of this.
I just got to that part.
She wrote, age-themed boxers, hell, what's wrong with you? Wet balls, Jeremy, you nasty. And then I was like looking at them and she wrote, oh nice, some performance-enhancing boxers. That's classy. Oh damn, what pattern? A good pouch? That's good. A gooch pouch. A pooch gooch.
You are getting stranger by the week. There was
I'm losing my mind. What is even happening? So
Nothing happened. She's always been.
I mean, there was a moment this week where Lindsay, you came over to me, you showed me a cute video of your kids. I was like, that's sweet, love it.
Sanity.
And then you went away, and then you came back, and I was like, oh, cool, maybe it's like more videos of, cute videos. No. But instead, you just went behind me, and you went like this. And then you walked off, and I was like, what was that? What just happened there?
That was a good impersonation.
You were very kind to me because that lasted in real time. It was like 20 seconds of me going, and I was trying to build the volume as I went until you noticed.
Oh, so like, did I miss the beginning of it?
Yeah, I was there for so long. Just going,
That's what she does.
You just.
If Lindsay's standing next to me, the first thing I do is check Slack. Because I assume that I just haven't seen something she's done.
Honestly, I don't ever know how to react to the point where I feel the need to just leave the room and come back in to like reset the situation. Because otherwise I'm just like, I feel like I've been beaten up and like put back upside down.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know where I stand emotionally. I don't know what to think now.
And she deleted the naked woman she sent me.
Well, you were sending titties, right?
Yeah. Well, I said if anyone wants to get my attention, just send me tits.
yes. And I
Like,
sent it to Jeremy.
She did what you asked.
Yes. And
in fairness, yeah, she did.
Yes. I specifically put in the message
they were.
too.
I
Here are the ones
remember
you
the
requested.
titties.
Here's the ones you requested.
I love it.
My
They were like
mentality
this
was-
big
Yeah,
each.
no, it was like
It was a sight, and I
Bigger is
literally
better.
opened it and went, "Oh man!"
You're welcome.
those are not.
I saw Fiona's chair, and then it magically came back somehow.
That I didn't get. That I didn't understand.
Most things
because
you
I
don't
go to my
understand.
desk
Okay.
and I'm like,
for that right
I don't
there.
have a chair, and Sarah's like, I don't know where it is. I'm like, so what
what do
I
we do?
now? So I just go back. So as per usual, I just go back and sit on the couch, or I just sit on Jeff's chair because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck to go.
But it was
Where am I
you?
supposed to-
Yeah.
And then,
I took her chair, I put it in another room for an hour, and then I brought it back.
and I was like, okay, I guess that's funny.
It's as if someone.
Yeah.
It's like someone wrote a bunch of short stories And Lindsay just pulled out all the middles and just does like the lead ups to stuff where there's no payoff or there's no cause or reasoning for any of it. She just does the thing, like the Act 2 thing, without any resolution.
That's great.
I mean, it made no sense to me, but I was like, okay.
There is resolution, and the one thing that I love to
You got
do
pranked.
For you.
I got pranked.
You got pranked hard.
Absolutely.
If Gavin's walking behind me in the hallway and he's coming into Achievement Hunter, and I open the door first, I go, "Are you coming in?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then I close the door. So
You
he has
are
to
one
open
of
it again.
4 people to do that.
Who
So
else?
it doesn't register. Jeff, Jack,
I don't do that.
Michael has some special stuff saved for you.
Sarah does it. Do you do it too?
Sarah does it to you?
One of 5 people. So
What?
that doesn't actually register.
What do
That's
you
totally
do?
normal.
Nice.
Usually,
Wow.
what do you do?
So
I
if
Make
Gavin's
out like they're
coming-
going to hold the door open, but then just
no.
close it right as I get
Yeah.
to it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so rude.
It's pretty funny though.
It's funny.
Is it?
It's
It's really
Gavin.
funny.
I do it to
know,
Gavin.
I know.
I do it to a lot of people though.
Guys, I don't know about what it's gonna do to society, but Corona is ruining the Dow. Okay,
Boy.
it's worst point drop in history.
Bye.
Nearly 1,200 points because of this goddamn virus.
There go all your investments.
Damn it! But you know what retains its value? My amiibos. Out of the box, covered in dust. Babies sucking on them and shit.
My bad.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Uh-huh. They're pretty bad. I was gonna say
That person says they love the wrestling video where I saw a lot of people commenting on the video. They're like, "Oh my god, like poor Jeremy," but I had a blast.
Right, first of all, you brought them there.
I brought them there.
You facilitated the whole thing.
yeah,
Second of all, people not understanding wrestling, and I literally saw people going, yeah, these people are just like assholes. It's like, that's the point.
That's the point.
It's literally how to become an asshole. That's
Right.
the whole, that's what it is.
Like, you know, when you're like hitting me with the book and I'm going, oh, it was very wrestling. I had a great
Dude, my
time.
favorite part, and a lot of people enjoyed this, is when he yells, take his shoes.
Yeah. I lost
He just
it.
takes your
I
shoes
lost
and
it.
starts throwing
I
them.
lost it.
You got your shoes taken like 3 times.
Yeah.
He just kept getting your
He's-
shoes taken off.
2 days in a row now, he's sent me a direct message telling me how much fun he had.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sweet.
That
So-
was so funny.
Yeah.
I saw a few of the comments too, and I'm so glad people like that video. It was a blast, and now I really love wrestling because of that. I didn't know what I had. I told Jeremy. Now I'm all
what
about
I
it.
had.
It's great. I did
Yeah.
know what I had. It was right there in front of me.
Dude, in wrestling, a lot of times before the match, they just take people's chairs and hide them.
Yeah,
So
that's a wrestling
they
thing.
would be
Doors
like,
on people.
fuck! You see backstage, they go to sit down and they just fall.
Yo, you're coming in the ring, and then they close it
Whoa.
before they get in.
Oh man, then you open the rope and then you just let go of it, and then you get caught in it.
Goodness, I
Take his shoes
digress.
is so funny.
So, looking at the comments, people said you can tell Lindsay was a little like hesitant to go full force because I am, and you know, as much as I talk about being an elementary school bully, I don't like those memories and they're not good. So I don't want to like channel that person for this, even
Yeah,
though that's
but
the
you
point.
gotta-
The difference between Jeremy though is when you're bullying people, they weren't going, I love it.
Right? Yeah. No,
My
I
favorite
wasn't
part-
going. I love it at the time.
My
either.
favorite part was Jack. I thought it was so adorable when someone threw a can
Sammy.
of rain at him.
Nailed him in the
And
head.
and he's like, that was really mean.
He goes,
Lindsay."
yeah, he goes, Lindsay, why would you do that?
Yes.
That was really mean.
The best is they're like, yo, go front on someone. And I made eye contact with Fiona. I'm like, well, fuck.
What did you say too?
I said,
you were
"Be
like,
careful."
watch it.
No, I was
Okay,
like,
be
"Be
careful.
careful."
And she went,
Because she's
Jack.
about to come.
By Fiona, are you kidding me?
James was
funny.
he was convincing me to have one match too. Like, well, when I went to Fun Houses earlier this
Yeah.
week, he was like, "You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to train. You got to have one match. You have to do it." And I was like, "I really should."
Do it.
Absolutely. Well, now are we gonna
You gotta drink up more. Though,
tag
before
team
that.
or are we
Like-
fighting?
Like a couple a day, getting
You
shaky.
keep asking if we're gonna fight each other.
I'm gonna fight you. I'm not asking.
Oh
telling you.
I
damn!
really want to get beaten up a lot.
You?
No, Lindsay.
Let's
You-
like
he doesn't want to, but it happens.
I just,
I'll be like,
he's a
you
monkey.
get it a
Sammy.
I
lot.
just struggle through, but you know.
Yeah.
It's the sports background, and that's wrestling. Is apparently like I found the people that I always want to hang out with who just like to beat the crap out of each other for fun because that's friendship.
It is fun.
That's what it boils down to.
It is fun.
Sammy, I'm calling you out.
fun.
I'm gonna get some training, and then you and I are gonna have a
You play
match.
Smash Brothers, we just punch each other. That's
no, I
that's
don't
how this
find
works.
that-
I farted Gavin out of the room.
Yeah, you did, dude. It was awesome.
Missed the whole thing. You were like, "What's happening now?"
Yeah, but when I saw him gag and run out, that was the best.
Yeah, I
good.
just poured a new water too, and I had to discard it.
No, you did. I took it.
Well, that's
You were
discarding.
gonna get rid of it, and I went, "I'll take that." So I farted him out of the room and got a free water. It's
That's
pretty
a win-win.
good. And then I drank it and I said, "Ew, it tastes like farts."
Christ. God damn.
I
It was
farted
not an
quite
elegant
a lot.
one either. It
Quite
wasn't
a lot.
It wasn't like a nice tasteful fart. It was like. It was just like.
It was like-
there was no rhyme to it.
was like, it was like
It
where
was
I
like
went.
whenever it was available, you were pushing it out. You
Yeah.
didn't let it build. It was
No,
like,
not at all. But it was like hit, and I said something like, I was like, what did I say? I said, oh, that was like burst fire, and then I think you said you were like, it's a bloody battle rifle.
Yeah, it's like a battle rifle.
And then you were just kind of shocked by it because it was quite loud. Then you sat there, and then 30 seconds later, you started going, oh, I got it. You did the t-shirt over the nose, started pacing like you do, you panic.
Yeah, didn't
And
know
then
where
you
to
went,
walk.
I didn't even smell it.
And then you ran out of the room.
I went into the other room and I just stood in the middle of the editing
Then you
room.
came back and you're like,
And
still here.
Sarah was like, what? And I was like, oh, Michael's farted in the other room. And she just didn't bat an eyelid. Then when I came back, it was in the hall. Like, I'd drag it,
brought it
I
with
drug
you.
it out
Come on,
into
man.
the main
Don't be
hall.
dragging it to them. That was just for you.
Yeah.
Don't share.
Do you think if Michael farted and you ran as fast as you could through it, how far do you think you could trail his fart?
Like a fart comet.
Yeah.
Probably like however far I could run in 10 seconds.
How far can you run in 10 seconds?
We don't know. We don't have the space. I don't have to fart. It'd be a whole thing. Like, where were you this
Could
morning
you get
when I had
out
to
of this
fart?
building in 10 seconds?
This building?
Easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, here. You're talking this.
Absolutely.
Hang on.
Yeah, you could. How about 5 seconds?
No.
Stopwatch. Okay, ready?
Five
Ready?
seconds.
5.
3. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
5.
Don't do that.
4.
Don't-
3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, so
I'm just doing it in my head.
Good. Okay.
He's doing it in his head.
Walking. Okay, where are you now in your head?
You're halfway
I'm
through.
out.
the
That's 5
You
seconds.
can get out.
Wow,
You can get out
yeah,
5 seconds.
that was 5.
5 seconds. You can get out.
But that was 5?
That was
No,
five.
I'd probably do it in 6. I bet.
No, I think you could do 5.
I don't think you can do
You'd have to
five.
Hey.
I don't know, 5
Hey,
is
can
gotta
we
be
try
tough.
this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, how are we ever gonna know?
Because
Scream.
I'll chase him with the phone.
True.
All right, what am I
And
going
I'll
to
see if he's
not
outside.
Evidence.
Here, give me your phone.
All right.
You
Gab?
just scream, and I'll stop.
Are you going to come with me and verify?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll verify. So we'll be back in.
Are you starting
if it takes
from
5
here?
seconds, we walk 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And are you timing?
I got the
He's
timer.
got it.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna follow
You're gonna
with
run
it.
with
Yeah,
it?
he's gonna
You
run with
gotta
it
set
on
an alarm?
timer.
No, I was gonna.
Yeah, I mean, all I have to do is make it to the
Kevin.
corner. I don't. I mean, all I have to
Yeah,
do
all
is
he
make
needs
it
to do
the
is
corner,
see
and then
you
I
exit.
him. You have to like hit the outside door.
Now, but whose mark are you gonna go on? Yours or just when he starts going?
I mean, I can call it.
Yeah,
Ready?
someone's gotta call it. 3, 2,
Go!
1.
No, he lost it.
Yeah, he lost it.
can't do it.
That was
He
out
can't
of
do it. He
nowhere.
lost it.
No way. It's
That was a
No,
faulty
that's
start.
it. No way.
that was a faulty
rough
start.
start.
Faulty start.
Yeah, he wasn't prepared.
halfway there.
Barely.
There was a foot fault for sure.
There's no way.
I don't think he knew the go was
jumped
coming.
Off,
No,
yeah,
he didn't.
he wasn't
He
ready
didn't.
for
He
the go, and he.
Well, here's what I'll give him credit for.
It's a mess.
Do you have one more scramble in
Here's
you?
what I gave him credit for. He started from a seated position.
Yeah, if you start from standing.
I'll be honest, I thought there'd be a countdown.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you start from standing and you have a countdown, can you do it?
I also hurt my leg and I almost shut myself when I got
All right, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't.
At that pace, I called it at 5. At that pace, he would have needed like 8 to get out.
Yeah.
It was like it's the fact that Jason, you have one more scramble in you.
And then he kind of said no, really, because he almost shit his pants.
That's what he's doing is scrambling. My friend used to scramble. That's what we called it.
Scramble makes
Well,
you
because
think
he was like
sports
Gavin,
game.
which was like a kind of a windmill of joints and
It's
bones.
the Scooby-Doo Hanna-Barbera, like...
Yeah, exactly. It's a scramble.
Yeah, I skidded in the chair.
It's like when you,
This
you drop the
entire
cat
thing
in the
took
tub.
up a second.
Now I worry that
know
even if you
exactly
opened
what you mean. And I don't know if that's
No,
good.
if you open the bay doors, I might not even
No,
make it
you
out.
can't.
Well, I bet you could, but if they do it, they should only open it like a little bit, so you have a good chance of just running into it.
But Gav needs a much thinner space to get out than you know, like you or
Normal
me
people,
would.
yeah, big tough guys.
Big tough guys behind a keyboard.
Dude, I'm immeasurably tough when I'm sat in front of a computer.
Gav could squeeze through some small areas, I bet.
He's like a cat. He's wiggling it.
Like he's
Can
got
you
like
flatten
thin
your spine?
shoulders.
Well, if his nose can fit, he knows his whole body can fit. Like
Oh, like the whiskers.
Yeah.
Right, like that's the tough part, like the shoulders, right? The shoulders and the hips.
Shoulders, they're
Well, I
big ones.
remember.
Yes.
I remember
From
there was
having
this,
babies, yes.
There was this thing that you guys were trying to do. I don't know if it's ever going to come out or if we'll finish it, but there was a Between the Games where you guys wanted to hang someone from the ceiling from putting a t-shirt.
We wanted to glue them to the wall.
I was like,
We
hang
wanted to
on.
glue Gavin to
and
a
it
wall.
was like,
Freeze
who's
it.
We weren't
the
hanging
lightest? Who's the lightest in Achievement Hunter? You went to Gavin. Gavin didn't want to do it. Immediately, you came to me.
Yeah.
Well,
you
yeah, you were the lightest
You
in
asked,
achievement on it.
you asked me weird questions, and
Didn't
you're
I
like,
try and do it?
Yeah,
Well, you did.
no, you did because I refused to do that.
That's why we have like marks on the floor.
We have a
from where we
shirt and
sprayed the
shorts
glue.
outline on the floor and the wall.
Yeah, we need to revisit.
I'll be honest. That guy boned you with the glue spray.
He sounds so confident. I went to Home Depot and said,
not strong
theoretically,
enough.
if we wanted to glue someone to a wall, what's a good glue?
Yeah.
And he was like, the clothes? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that.
Well, it was your mistake for asking a Home Depot employee.
That was it.
That was your first
That was
mistake.
it.
He gave us bad glue.
That guy
Yeah.
fucked me. If we just
You
painted with Gorilla Glue.
You got to use paste glue.
He
Yeah.
was. We were trying to put him in. I remember he stuck for a couple seconds, but then
He slowly peeled
he
off.
slowly
the
peeled
wall.
off. Exactly. yeah.
See, I want to
was a
revisit that.
lot.
That didn't even hold the tabs. That glue.
It didn't.
no, that was not the.
Yeah,
glue.
that glue sucks.
It
I
wasn't
tried
great.
do
That
it
guy
again with
really boned
new
you.
glue.
Maybe we can
glue.
ask some suggestions if
New
you
glue.
guys think that there's a glue that can hold
Yeah,
up.
what's the strongest
someone.
glue?
Yeah, what's
Unless
the
you work at Home
strongest glue?
Depot, then we don't want to know.
If you're
we've already been burned
once
we don't
before.
wanna know. But
Home
yeah,
Cheapo,
if you
am
know
I right?
something that can keep a T-shirt up, and if we were to insert a human
man.
being, a man in,
small
An
man.
average British male.
an average British male
Is he
in
average?
it, will he stay up?
Like, did we glue it to the wall and then you got in?
You got it. We
I think so.
Yeah, well,
you
originally
got
we were going
it.
to glue me above the door.
above the door,
But then we had to
decided-
practice.
We
We
decided
said we needed a trial run.
needed a
That was
trial
Ryan.
run.
Ryan said we needed a test.
Ryan was obsessed with like trials and tests.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember he was bogging it down a
And
little.
I'll be
Yeah, you
honest,
had
he's
to.
sort of right.
Science.
Imagine if we
Yeah,
went up there.
it's really high. If your feet are on the top of the door, your head is like
You're at the
12 feet
ceiling.
up.
It's a big fall, but you know what?
You're
It's
a big
no,
boy.
No content without risk.
You're a big boy.
True.
I was all for doing it
I
straight
know.
above the door.
I know.
know,
Ryan
but
kept
Ryan-
talking us down.
Right.
Ryan was
Sometimes
talking
I
down
just need to
in,
get him out of
He needs
there.
to grow a pair.
Sometimes he
Jeremy
just
almost flipped off
leave.
the couch
For
that
valid
night. Almost broke his
reasons.
goddamn neck.
That I did a moonsault. It was pretty good moonsault. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Good lord.
Moonsault.
Moonsault. Yeah. Well, now knowing that you guys are lighter people, I kind of want to get like, who is strong enough on this earth to javelin throw Gavin? Like, I want to find
Somebody.
a
Okay,
person.
I've been watching a ton of videos recently from the guy who has set the world record for deadlifting.
Oh.
Is it Mark Hill? I think is his name. But he deadlifted 500 kilograms, which is over half a ton.
Oh. Holy shit.
And like, I watched his actual deadlift, and it was fucking insanity because like he does the deadlift, and something in his brain like went during it because it was so heavy. So like blood was just coming out of his nose,
opened
and
the
like,
gate.
and then he passed out after it, and there was like blood coming out of his tear ducts and his ears,
chakra.
and like, yeah, he was all fucked up.
That's
but
awesome.
like,
That's not what.
yeah, but he's a British guy.
That's his final form.
Oh,
and he's
Gavin.
super fucking funny. He
He's alive.
oh yeah, he lived. He had
bleed.
signs of concussion for like 2 or 3
I
weeks
mean,
after the lift.
fuck.
God.
But he
Blow his ass out.
I've seen people do that too
Yeah, I have
during like
too.
big deadlifts.
I've seen people throw up a ton.
Yeah, and they throw up a lot. But he like Eddie Hall. That's it, Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall is so fucking funny. So he's a British guy. He's got his own channel, and then he did a video kind of recently where he learned how to do gymnastics. They were like teaching him how to be a gymnast, but he's obviously like massive, right? And he's got like
Yeah.
the big like
Yeah.
the big bodybuilder,
Yeah.
not bodybuilder, like weightlifter gut.
Callus
right?
butt.
Like the callus. He's got
Callus butt.
callus butt you wouldn't believe.
Sure.
You lose range
There's
of
a name
motion.
for it. Let's use
And
it.
he's like, let me just get ready though. And he had on like these black tights and then this tiny pink leotard over it. Like that was barely stretching over his body, and he just wore it the whole time, like it was up his ass. Like
Awesome.
And like he kept like laying on the ground being like,
Yes.
Oh my god.
like he's the funniest fucking guy. And he did a video once where he ate like for 4 or 5 years, he had a certain diet he had to stick to for being a strong man. And one of his videos, he was like, I'm going back to eating this diet. It was like 20,000 calories a day or something like that.
That's a lot.
It was insanity how much he was eating. And he was like,
God.
I know to some people this looks amazing. It's not. This sucks.
No.
This just sucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that life. No, thank you.
He's badass. You should check out his videos.
badass. Speaking of badassery too, they're not real people. I mean, they're real to me. But we saw the My Hero movie last night.
They're real
Yeah.
to me.
They're real to me.
Yeah, you saw it.
I'm watching it tonight.
No spoilers.
4DX.
You're seeing.
And you're seeing
I'm
the
going
subtitle, right?
into no.
Oh, okay.
It's upsetting.
Did you
Oh,
think
you're
you
seeing
were?
dubbed?
We had the whole
Yeah,
conversation. You could have came with us last night.
Was it subtitled? You said it was dubbed.
I know, but you're already seeing dubbed anyway.
Yeah,
You could have
so
just came
fuck
with
it.
us.
I know, but I was gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it 4DX tonight.
Right. Well, whatever.
I was gonna experience
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
That was
Sure,
an
what-
experience.
I told Fiona it was a
still
40
weird.
for us too, but never implemented it all. Like there was no point where Plus Ultra became a vibration in my seat, and I wanted that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm upset because all subs were sold out. So I'm gonna watch it dubbed. Nothing against dubbed, just like
Teach their own.
I love subtitles
Teach their
and I
own.
love the Japanese voice actors. So, but
I watch both, sub and dub person. We liked
Sub and dub.
We liked it, and especially knowing people from Funimation. We're like, hey, like sub Monica, sub Justin, it's cool.
I wasn't like that. I just watched the film. I separated the people from the characters.
I don't. No.
And just watched it.
Apparently he's shredded now. God damn it.
Nice.
Oh no, he doesn't have the big belly. Nope. That thing Jeremy just mentioned isn't true.
Well, no, he. I don't know when this is from.
I'm just
but the
saying.
videos I saw, he still has the.
That was not callus bod.
He constantly
That was
referred to it
ripped.
as the shelf
Oh, that's funny.
as well
Because you can just keep stuff on it.
well, because he would like
Left.
Does he keep trophies?
for like presses, he would say, you would like lift the bar and all the weight, and he's like, you rest it on your shelf, and it was like on his gut.
Yes.
And then he'd switch grips and then flip
That's
it
like a
and then
pregnancy
press.
thing for food. Like, put the ice
Yeah.
cream here, and then you eat it.
Can I ask what's happening down there at that
Have you
end?
talked publicly about your folders, Fiona?
Can I ask what's happening down at that end of the table? Not to detract from the shelf,
So funny,
I
he's
love
such a
that
funny
dude.
guy.
but there's something happening.
can do this right now.
What's up?
No, we don't have to do shit.
I have a problem.
I've heard about your emoji folders.
Just let it happen. What's
Is it you
going
sending
on?
like dick things to
What's
Gavin?
going on down here?
I've seen you with like
What's
a
going on down here?
squiddling with like a dick shadow or something. I've seen that one.
Come on, come clean.
I have a folder. It's named Strap On.
Okay. Go on.
It's just a bunch of.
All right. What's in the
I,
folder?
this is what I have to
Title's
deal with
confusing.
every day, multiple times.
What's
a day.
in the folder?
It's I don't know how to explain it. It's
Well, I feel like you can.
it's like penises on like plushies. And
Let me
like,
do this one.
That's
Do this
SpongeBob
top right one.
fucking Mr. Krabs. Why is that even in there?
Yes. It's
That's all that was.
awesome.
So like,
Well, don't show it.
no, I'll show it. This is what I get.
Well, since
Can we show that? We can show it.
I don't know.
Do the one next
It's
to it.
just a strap-on. Strap-ons are fine.
I get that one a lot.
Oh yeah, that one's awesome. It's
Why?
it's like it's Cookie
long.
Monster with a huge soft like strap-on dildo. It's so soft. It's like 3 feet long. It's almost touching the
It's
floor.
just hanging down
I
the
love
floor.
it. I love that one. It's like him at like clearly at like a convention because it's like a hotel lobby or something. He's at like a furry con.
That's a furry con.
Yeah.
at a
Yeah,
convention.
I'll be honest. The picture says everything. I can put it all together from that one photo.
Would they kick someone out at a furry con who has a dick?
Yes.
Like a fake dick showing.
Because that's different.
Is
I mean,
it?
like,
Because that guy was probably
Because
the
animals
guest of
don't wear
honor.
clothes.
they don't. No. I don't know. Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was tasteful,
And they move on.
It's art. Yeah.
it was art.
It's like Winnie the Pooh or
done?
Donald Duck.
To people who have
You're
been
done
to furry
already?
cons before,
Fiona's falling apart.
I need to know
I
this.
went on the album and I started scrolling and Kevin's like,
I was just looking at everything. I was like,
Why?
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
I was on a business call the other day at home and I was like typing stuff and I was like, and I was like, yeah, that would be ka-ding! And I looked at my thing and I just saw the Cookie Monster one. I was like,
Yes.
I was trying to like do real work.
See, I love this. This is the energy that I
I
appreciate.
send it like the most random times.
Yes.
I'll just send it because I'm like, I think you'll
Same
appreciate
energy. Me
that.
with chair. I just want to steal your things and hide them in a random room.
What the fuck?
You just want
You'd
to
be
send
saying to me,
This
Cookie
makes
Monster
more sense
dildos.
than that.
Sometimes she just wants to hide a chair. What's not to
on.
get?
I'll be honest, there's some times, something crazy
me
is
live.
happening in the office and I'm like, and Gavin's not there and like, man, I kind of just want to text Gavin about this so he's not, he's in it.
He's in the loop.
So sometimes I'll see an image and I'm just like, gotta send that.
You're not
text.
left out.
I don't want you.
And when I'm filming all day, like I've been filming like a little bitch recently, or like all week, and I'll just at the end of the day just have like 4 of them. Just
They
stacked
pile
up.
up.
Like, oh, what have I missed
That's
out on?
a
Do you enjoy them all at one at a time, or you?
No, I just
He
fly
absolutely
through them.
ignores it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll be like stop in all caps, or sometimes I'll just ignore them and just talk about something
He'll
else.
ignore it for sure. And now too, because of that, like people ignore my messages anyways. I'm used to that. That's fine. This is for me, not you. But along with that, if I send you something now that isn't a cat or a child, I'll kind of like prep it with an aggressive like, I don't care if you don't care, but check this out.
Check it out.
But usually it is cats and children, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think last time I sent you something, it was something random, like a meme, and I was like, "Hey, I thought you'd like this, but fuck if I know. I don't really get your humor."
Like aggressively sharing stuff. It's like, Here, bitch, try that one.
Fuck you.
like
Here's a
it.
picture. Look at it. Let me know if you have any
I'm
thoughts.
just protecting myself from being hurt again. That's all.
We all have text buddies. Sometimes it's mutual, sometimes it isn't.
We all have we all have relationships. We've got a relationship with you. Our one it doesn't match. Like we both agree. We know what this is.
I don't know how you feel about me.
Fine.
I think we know what's
what
going
that
on.
is.
We know what's going on between us. Yeah.
My relationship with Lindsay is completely different than Lindsay's relationship with me. They are not the same. I don't know where the disconnect is.
Describe your relationship with me right now.
From him to you.
Yes, one-way street.
Uh-oh.
What do you feel?
This could be
Fiona.
interesting. This could be real
We're
interesting.
gonna learn right
So,
now.
yikes. You're walking in on a lot of history, Fiona. I'm sorry.
Like funny weirdo coworker.
That's not your relationship.
Yeah, that's adjectives.
Are you friends?
No, it is. I get it. Don't let her bully you.
What are you doing?
Fiona,
You
no,
have
it's
thoughts.
true.
She's lost it. She had
She's like
one
all
beer.
about her head
I
today.
don't. She's losing it with the dildo slash she
at
had a
this-
beer. So
Can I
I
show
think
this
it's both
picture?
combining.
Can I show the picture I took of you earlier?
Oh, that was a good one.
I just look over and I just see.
Yeah, that was kind of out of nowhere.
And it
Yeah,
was
look at that.
no, it wasn't out of nowhere.
No, it was in
It was
reaction.
not out of nowhere. It was in reaction to Sarah walking in saying, "Hey guys, do you want to film Awu?"
Yeah.
That's why she made that.
I've never
That's
seen a
exactly
room
what that
shut
was.
down
She
faster.
slumped down and then I looked again and she was
The whole room
No,
went
I said-
deadly
I
silent,
did
and
this-
she did that.
I ignored whatever Sarah said, and I said, "Hey, Gavin, check it out."
That's awesome.
It's doing
My God.
This room is getting weird.
We're getting
It's
a
a
little
weird
loops
room.
in.
Today's
Yeah.
been extra loopy, but
But your life is loopy.
Yeah,
what
Life
was
is
loopy about?
Because of her. She chooses it. She makes it loopy.
Do you get more? Is Michael like the antidote to loopy? Like if you're alone for a month and Michael is like out, I don't know.
Well, that's
working,
never happened.
working whatever. Like,
give and take. Yeah, there's been
a lot of
Alone
stuff's-
for a month?
A lot of stuff's never happened.
We've had
Okay, but how are you going to ask her about something that hasn't happened?
I asked.
There's been like
her
max
what
2
she
days.
thinks.
Why'd you separate?
Yeah.
Max?
What is
Kin
please?
Kin her.
What is that?
That was
Sounds
so
like an
sassy.
angry
Sassy.
person.
Hey, I know
He's
this
so
relationship
sassy.
gets like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I
That
know,
was sassy.
I know it.
If he came up to me and told me that, I'd be like, "Whoa, Jesus."
Remember when he did this to you?
Yeah.
Fiona!
Yeah, that was really funny. That was so funny.
This was
You
it.
lost
I
your
wasn't
mind.
yelling, but I was like, Fiona.
She was like, "Don't close your hands at me."
Goodness.
like an old couple.
He was sitting, he did this along with. And he like walked towards you.
I
He
was
had
like-
to stand up out of his chair.
I was like, before we go down this path again, not that you've been on this path, I've been down that path 5 times that day. I was like, gonna nip this one in the bud. That is not the problem we're dealing with. The problem is this. And I was like, not dealing with this
I
again.
refuse.
Yeah. Oh man,
I
that was
refuse.
absorbed it.
I
It was so funny.
refused to help him.
It was so funny. It was
It's
so
your
You
funny.
didn't help him.
You didn't help him
No,
at all.
I tried.
We were talking
No,
about
the
something.
idea-
Fiona
the
chimed
idea
in. Didn't
was
understand
I
what we were
was
talking
trying to
about.
help. I was
understand. You
trying to
were
help.
trying.
I
You
said
were trying.
it was here.
Gavin was trying to deal with a thing.
Yeah, but I'm trying
I can
to
say what it
help.
was. I was
He's
trying to get-
complaining. He's screaming in the room, complaining.
wasn't that
You're like, "I can't do this. I can't." I'm like,
wasn't
"Okay,
that
I'm
bad.
trying to."
Court is in session.
He literally,
It
he
wasn't
was being,
screaming.
He was not
being
screaming.
mingy.
Maybe he wasn't screaming, but he was being annoying.
Well,
He was
Mingy is
being
the word.
annoying. The word, whatever he said.
That's
Defense
it.
will be
all
silent.
over everyone could hear him. I was like, what's happening? So I offer the best advice I could, and then he gets
which wasn't the
Correct.
issue.
which
It
was
wasn't
not the issue. Obviously, understandable. He gets annoyed at it.
Well,
I
No, I
say,
wasn't even
well-
annoyed at you. I was like, no offense, you're the
There's-
5th person who's told me the incorrect information today. Let me just, before we go down the same path I've gone down with all these other people where we actually determine that's not the right thing, I'm going to stop you right there. That is definitely not the answer, and I definitely don't need to do all the things you're about to say.
That's what he needed to convey.
But all I
But
could
he
do
didn't
was
say that.
Fiona, please.
I like that Fiona tried to help, didn't fully understand what his issue was, gave him information that didn't help him, and then when Gavin kept going, "I know, that doesn't help me," and then Fiona's going, "Fuck you, I don't even give a shit. Why are you even
really
talking
went at
to
him.
me?
You
I don't
really
even give a
went at him.
shit about what your problem is. Why are you asking me for help?" He's like, "I didn't!" He's just like, "I don't even care. Don't ask me for help ever again." It was so funny.
Say the same thing.
It was so funny.
Say the same thing
Last
when you
time I
send
tried to
him
help
the next
you.
strap on. Be like, fuck you, here's the strap on.
I hope you're on a call right now.
For context, we're transitioning systems here at work.
Yes.
Between stuff, retirement, benefits. I was trying to get my W-2. But it's in the old one, and everyone's telling me to go in the new one. I was like, I'm telling you, it's not in the new one.
Like he messaged the person who would know, and they were like, "It's not there."
But everyone was telling me it was in the new one. I was like, how does everyone think that's where? I can't believe it. That's not where it is. It's blah blah blah. And I was getting riled up.
And by the time Fiona chimed in, I logged into the old one, found mine, and said, "There it is."
Yeah.
Then Fiona came in and went, "It's not in the old one." And I'm going, Fiona, I just looked at mine, and she's like, "Fuck you."
No, I never said that. Absolutely not. Next time, I'm just gonna shut my fucking mouth. You know what? I'm not gonna try.
There you go.
Who cares?
He's not worth
if he
it.
finds his W2?
He's not worth
I don't
it.
give a shit.
Fiona, he's not worth it.
Not my
I was
problem.
Just send the pics.
Not my. I just gotta
Just send the pics, okay?
I just gotta find
Next
them.
time, just
send
the pics.
Send me more pics.
It was exacerbated by the fact that I'd been locked out of the old system, and I don't yet have credentials for the new system. So either one was going to cost me time.
Gavin, most importantly, full circle, the fact that Michael couldn't even let me answer that goddamn question speaks for itself. So here we are. So here we fucking are.
I forgot that I'd even asked it.
I was like, oh, no, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't know. I thought that was funny.
yeah.
It was very
Well,
funny.
I know. Hey, it's funny. I just know what I
Thus, the
shouldn't do
relationship
anymore.
between
No,
Gavin
I
and Fiona
appreciate
is
the
more
help,
understood.
effort. It was just
Gavin
all
and
wrong.
we decided that. Do you guys remember Suckus?
I remember Suckus.
You remember Suckus?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That
Chuck.
orange.
I'm Chuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was that what was it?
Suckus was the orange thing.
Yeah, he's the big orange.
I don't know what
I
Suckus
think
was.
that's.
It was just called Suckus in the characters.
Yeah, it was just that was Trevor saying I'm Chuck because he thought he was Chuck E. Cheese.
So
He wasn't.
people kept going, "What are you?"
Yeah,
and
you
he
go,
thought-
I'm Chuck. And I
Chuck.
remember thinking, I guess this big orange thing is Chuck. And
that
then
video come
finally he went, am I not Chuck E.
video?
Cheese? And we're like, no, you're like a big orange thing with a nose. I was so confused. She kept saying, I'm Chuck.
Go watch that one. That's a great TV.
That's an old TTT.
I'm Chuck.
Chuck. That sucks.
I looked up Suckus.
Fiona, I love you coming into this too as a newer person because you get to experience all these relationships and you also have changed them. Like you mold us into new relationships just by being here. Like awesome.
Really?
Yeah, the little you have Michael. There's this dynamic going on that I'm not a part of, but I watch and go, cute.
Us?
We have a dynamic.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a picture of succulents.
My happy mom over here, I go, oh, look at you.
Wow, that was brutal.
Ooh,
That's the dynamic.
Dynamic is me.
that's why he's
reaching my
Bakugo.
hand.
That's why he's
Me doing
Bakugo.
this.
Can I test this dynamic?
Yeah.
And that's why Gavin's the French dude. What the hell is his
See, your
name?
tongue came out.
What's our dynamic?
You
Hi,
shoved,
Jeremy.
You shoved me back.
Yeah, it's hi. How are you?
Like
And then you
some
get shoved.
Dom sub thing that's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like,
right.
You know?
Here's how I view mine and Gavin's our relationship.
Go on.
The relationship with me and Gavin is I will shove Gavin, but if you shove Gavin, I will kill you. That's my thought. But, unless it's you.
So,
You're also
Yeah.
friends.
I also you're like, oh, I'll shove Gavin. And it's funny, but if he shoves me, I'll kill him.
Well, no. No, if Gavin shoves me, I play along.
I don't think he would ever.
Yeah,
I've
I
gone
do.
for some joke shoves. Like sometimes,
They are joke shoves.
sometimes he'll just walk up to me and like do that right in my face. And sometimes
You-
I'll walk in, I'll do it to him, and he'll like bitch slap my hand away.
Yeah.
You do the fake front a lot.
Yeah.
We'd be like, what's up, bitch?
Yeah, but I know I'm really small.
but
and
then
I'm
when
You
you
cower, you wait a
then
second,
we do the
and
low
you cower
standoff.
away.
Yeah, that's a low
I
standoff.
love the low standoff because it looks like a mating ritual.
It
Yeah,
kind of
it's
is.
like birds of
For
In a
paradise.
way it is, yeah.
No idea what that is.
Have you not seen it?
I'll be
Incredible.
honest, and I was thinking about it right
Watch
now. Which is maybe off for me, but one of my main relationships with Fiona is when something's happening, if Alfredo's not there, I'll look at her and go, fucking white people. I do that all the time.
I need to say this story because I've told so many people now. Not even Michael. I'm on my desk and I just noticed someone like behind me, just like kind of looking. And so I turn around and it's Michael and he's looking around. He has popcorn or something. He's like,
I go and I get popcorn a
see
lot.
them pets.
You did say that.
Pets. Disgusting.
heads.
I was talking about like Sarah or someone else.
Section.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, tell me about these fucking hets. Am I right? Sick of them.
I was like, there was one thing I was expecting, and it was not that. There was none of that.
The nonchalant eating popcorn really helped sell it too. Like,
I'm
leave
so
these fucking hets,
dead
or I'm
to
like,
that.
how you doing in here with these hets? You all right?
I think on the Haunter recap we did earlier today, I believe we claimed that Gavin hates women, gay
Jeff
people,
did.
and straight men.
Jeff, yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
Jeff really walloped you.
I think you hate
group.
me.
I was trying to figure out, like, wait, so who am I left liking? Wait.
I wanted to make sure I covered all bases at the end there. I was like,
And now, just in case it gets cut out of that, it's here.
Yeah.
I am.
So we got it.
yeah.
Are you looking at belly beam guy?
Gavin, by the way.
Whoa, what's that?
That's my hero.
My
He does a
hero.
belly beam.
So,
but if he
talking
does it
about-
too much,
Look at that, it's Minecraft. He's got a beacon.
he gets a tummy ache.
Talking about
Gets a tummy
He's
ache.
like,
me getting into wrestling, I figured out why I like it so much because it's the whole reason I love shonen and anime. It's like bizarre costumes, insane scenarios, overpowering people with the might of friendship and
Yup,
love and
there
energy
is that.
and
like
screaming
Care
and
Bears.
punching. Yeah. So with My Hero also, as we were
dragons.
as we were watching the movie,
Is
I'm
it
trying to
called
cast
Dragon
it.
Zone?
So Michael's Bakugo, which makes sense, and Fiona agrees. That's
That was
Bakugo.
the first time I ever was just talking to Michael. I'm like, man, your voice would be perfect for Bakugo. And then I go back, I watch the dub because I wasn't really listening to the dub, and I was like, but man, Michael would have been great for that.
Michael's got a good voice.
Yeah, but he would
It's
have
a very
been
distinguished
He also
voice.
just is
specifically for
Bakugo.
that character. His
Yes.
voice would have been.
I watched My Hero and I went, this guy's an asshole. And I went, oh wait, I married this
Can
guy.
look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today you were
is it?
calm down. You were no, you're just freaking out with your phone. Lindsay,
This is
you were something like this.
Okay.
Lindsay was talking to you today about her casting of My Hero
Yes.
after watching the movie, and she goes, "This and that." Obviously Michael's Bakugo, and I go, "What do you mean?" And you were like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And I go, "I mean, what the fuck do you mean?"
There we go.
Right there we go.
There we go.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Talking about relationships in the office, y'all two, Bakugo and is it Kirishima? His name?
Kirishima,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kirishima for sure. That's his best friend. They fight a
Is
lot.
that a
it?
good thing?
I don't know what. I don't know that they're
it's
best
friend.
friends. She keeps
Oh,
saying
that
That's
took too
friend
long.
and
That took too long.
friendly.
Yeah.
She's kind of building more than there is.
That's the only part that Bakugo has. He has no fucking
Is there
friends.
porn? Do Michael and I fuck each other?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
is there really?
A lot.
Well, he's more. Who's the other guy? He's more like.
What do you mean? Oh,
It's the guy from the other class, right?
Oh yeah, right. The
Because Red
Tetsu-
Riot. I don't know what the
yes.
fuck his name is.
Yeah, no, Kirishima, Red
That's
Riot.
Red
yes.
Riot. There's another dude that does the same fucking thing as him. He's like, I can turn into rock, and the other guy's like, I can turn to steel.
That's me?
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
always
he's awesome.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
see, that's
Look at us.
Yeah, so this dude, no, I tell you, it gets even cooler. This dude, he can like turn his skin to like solid stone.
Whoa.
So he's like used as like a shield a lot.
Yeah.
Also, not to bring it back, but also Justin Cook, the voice of Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho, if you've seen it. I try to mention it once every off topic.
But he's always rolling up to Bakugo and giving him noogies and shit.
Can
like
he?
you do.
Does he have to do his whole body in one go, or can he just turn
No,
his
he
arm
can
into
turn-
that?
He can do whatever he wants.
He is awesome at
He's
really
sex.
Yeah, he can do a rock hard dick.
Yeah,
Literally.
and as long as he
He's
wants.
probably like 15.
It
but
wouldn't be smooth though.
No.
See, I was thinking
Well,
about
does it
that.
actually turn to rock?
Kind of.
Yeah, it
It like
Or
hardens.
is it just rock it?
It like hardens.
petrified skin. Yeah. If he received anal,
Fiona's
it'd be amazing.
thinking.
Hold on a second.
What's
Go
up?
for it.
Hold on. Wild what you said.
Why?
Wild.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the dick?
Yeah.
I think it would
You
just
get an erection.
Really, I think it would
Show
be
him
like
in
as
rock
if you
form.
were to.
Oh.
I think it's as if you were to shove
like
a
that.
big
See,
rock
like
up
that.
your
Like,
vagina.
see, like-
Yeah.
looks
But
like
imagine
that.
if that was your dick and not your elongated hand.
I don't think
You come out the other side, man.
You
Yeah,
would.
no, I'm with
You
Fiona.
would
No,
cut a
nothing
vagina.
wrong
but here's the
about
thing. Here's the thing. You just gotta find someone that's got like a water pussy or something.
Oh, okay.
That must exist.
80% of the world has quirks. 4 out of 5. Yeah.
80% of people have quirks?
Yeah. No, yeah. No,
Water pussy.
normal people are fucking
There are
lame.
people who have water
Water.
pussy.
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
water pussy?
In
I'm
this
just, it
shit,
could be anything.
It's their quirk.
People have
So,
really
so
lame
a
ones.
quirk. You think there's a quirk that's just basically water, like a vagina that's made out of
I
water?
don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not the
a
I'm
puddle
not, I'm not the
vagina.
leading
Puddle.
authority on
A
it. I'm
puddle
just not
pussy.
I'm not
So
dismissing
it would sound like someone just chucking a rock in a
It'd be a
puddle.
rock
It'd
hitting
be
a
like
lake.
this. It'd be like this. Ready? Boop.
Wouldn't
That's
sound like
sex.
that. It wouldn't sound like if it was this big.
It would be like slush.
I don't know
It'd be
how
like
big it is.
You went like
I
French
don't know how big
accent
it
with
is.
it.
Let me cut through the
It's
BS. There'd be somebody out there that could take the rock dick.
There's someone who has a quirk that's specific for sex.
Steel.
I
Steel
guarantee
vagina.
you. There's like dog and cat people and freaks.
You talk about Midnight, she's a dominatrix. Like literally that character is a dominatrix.
She just whips people
Yeah,
at midnight.
she's like sexy.
Oh, right, Midnight, yeah.
And that's Elizabeth Maxwell plays
Well,
Winter
no,
in the
her
movie.
quirk isn't to
Well, that was in
dominate.
Powerpuff
No, she's just
Girls.
into it.
Her quirk is that if she smells, she puts out pheromones that make people sleep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, but she's into the,
But she's
into
into
the
the
outfit
whips.
and
Yeah,
whips.
yeah, yeah. Like she whips children who are like 16.
And she talks about how hot it is.
If
It's like
that.
creep, dude.
If
Like
that.
creep.
16's a stretch.
But in Japan,
Yeah.
16.
Can we make a water pussy T-shirt?
We should.
how do you Ken? I'd
hold
be
on a
afraid to
second.
get sued by
We're about to
Funimation.
tear
Hold
through
on.
water pussy like the black
Hold on a
plague.
second. How would you design it?
A water pussy?
Water pussy.
so-
No, we
Just
can't get away with
all
pussy
caps.
on a shirt.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
With paw prints.
Oh,
We'd have to cover the word. If you have the word, you're not getting away with it.
What the fuck
Who's
did
not
the
getting away with
paw
what?
prints
Who's
come from?
Us!
What, we censoring T-shirts?
Yes.
Where
Why?
did the paw prints come from?
To make it like a cat.
Is what he said.
Oh.
Censoring is what he's saying.
we have,
Pussy's another word for cat.
we have the word
Even though
bitch
I
on
don't
this
walk
shirt.
in and look at Booker and go, "You're my favorite
There's
pussy."
no like censorship board for shirts. Just put whatever on a shirt.
If we put bitch on a shirt, we can put pussy
there
on
not
a
a
shirt.
board?
It's like right now.
Not that I know of.
Okay, there might be.
Wait,
There might be. He doesn't know.
Probably a bunch of white people.
is it full on that shirt? It's a candy, you bitch.
Yeah.
Is bitch on
And
there?
says
bitch is
yeah.
way more like aggressive towards
It is.
women than pussy.
I'm
Pussy's like-
surprised
I don't
you
think
released
it
that
is.
shirt.
You say that all the time about
No.
bitch. You think bitch is like the F word.
Yeah, it's
No.
very
No,
insulting.
bitch is like
I mean, as
It's
a
a
female, I can see
word.
that being very like.
It's a dog.
You say
Yes,
Yeah, but that's not why people
yeah.
use it.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but it's not like you don't ever see the C word written in normal English to be
No.
like, oh, here's the technical term.
But of all
bitch is just.
people, we talk many times in videos. If someone's smoking a cigarette, Gavin, you're allowed to call it a word that I can't say because I'm American.
Even
Well,
you're
sure.
behind
Do
the
you
times.
say?
Well, also, let's just step away from
yeah,
that.
tell you later.
Also,
Whisper in my ear.
like I understand it has another meaning, like it has an original meaning, but like fuck has a meaning of like
Yeah.
sex.
That's
and
a-
I don't go like if I
That's
see
a
someone
curse
with a
word.
shirt
It's
on,
literally a curse word.
like if someone in a t-shirt that's like fuck, I'm like I like babies, and like that's what makes babies. Like so that shirt's fine.
Yeah.
It's a curse word still. So like, I'm not gonna see someone with bitch on their shirt and go, they must like dogs.
Right.
no, I know, but
sold
it's
out.
not
I
as
can't even promote that
hardcore as a
anymore.
word dedicated to
Sold
shock
out,
value.
Okay, so that's the shirt.
That was a funny moment
says
today
bitch.
in Awu, the Awu that you did the picture for that we didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Somebody sent us candy, and Jack opened it, and he was really excited.
Full-size
And he's
candy.
like, full-size candy! And I go, Jack, any lollipops in there? And he goes, no, this is just candy. And then I looked at you, and you looked at me, and you went, what? And I was like, that was the whole thing that was happening.
Because I was on my
You were just like, what happened?
what happened? I was gone.
Before we get too far away from it, too, who the hell are you in My Hero? I gotta know.
The frog lady.
I said,
I want to be that
soup.
pink.
She's so
The
cute.
frog
I have.
Monica.
Listen, I'm absolutely not the fucking frog. You know who
She's
I am?
amazing.
Though?
Holy shit.
Hang on,
I'm
calm
the-
down. Let her
I'm
think.
I'm
Shut your mouth.
absolutely Mina because I know for a fact if they were to have made her into a human,
Is that the acid girl?
yeah, she would have been a colored woman.
Oh, it's
Okay.
funny you say that.
Well, I mean,
'cause
she is colored. She's pink.
Yes, but
Watching
if
it-
they were to have made her into a race,
That's what's so fucked up about that show is you're not born with the perks, right? You get them around like
Yeah,
age
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
So that girl was a normal girl, and then at age 5, she turned into a pink monster and got horns. There's like full dog people, and it's like you were good until you were
Oh my God, she's
Yeah.
a monstrosity.
Yeah.
that is
And
the
that's-
cutest girl you've ever
The
seen.
girl
Shut
next
up.
to her looks normal, but
We
she's a
talking about that's Majin Buu as a teenager.
Yes,
What
yes.
the shit is
She's-
that?
She spits
Look how
acid.
cute she is. Hold on a second.
Hold on, let her talk.
That's frog
She's
lady.
super cute.
Yeah, it's not a good picture because she's always
the
like
frog
this.
lady-
She's got a super long
Frog
tongue. She's got
lady's-
weird like
Well, hang
fingers
on.
and shit.
Yeah.
Webbing.
Anyways, whatever.
The hentai has
Super long
spoken.
tongue, you said?
Oh yeah. Oh dude.
Which is
All
funny,
right.
Fiona.
Licky.
Watching it, I thought of you as that character because she spits venom, and I was like, Fiona spits venom too.
Every
There we
day.
If someone had a
Venom-
super long tongue,
It's stuck. It's stuck. That's it.
this is gonna be one of those
Lindsay-
questions.
Here we go. Hang on. Let him get there.
If someone had a super long tongue, right, and then wrapped it around your dick and kind of jacked you off with that. Is that a blowjob?
Now hold
Yeah.
on, before you
Yeah.
answer. Hold
Yeah.
on.
It's like a
Hold
lick
on.
job.
Did you hear what you said?
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
You heard it.
What's the?
And I'll tell you this,
Yes, I
tell you
heard it.
this. Many times,
All right, I'll be honest. She's pretty cool. The suit's pretty. The suit is really cool.
I'll tell you this, many times in the show, that's what she does. She wraps people up with her
does.
tongue.
Yeah, so she
it's
did that
like,
to a dick.
It's like
What is that?
30 feet long.
What is that?
That's
You
a
call it
lick
a tongue job?
It's like a lick job, yeah.
Yeah, she's got like
Tongue job?
frog feet.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, that kind of really.
what
turned
they
me
call
off
it
a
is
bit.
you get fropped off.
You get propped off.
The
yeah.
feet are kind of a turn off.
Don't
there.
laugh.
No foot job with that?
It's
Like
pretty
that
gross.
tongue Pokemon.
Lick a tongue.
Like a tongue?
No.
Oh,
Well, that
which-
gets kind
I mean, lick a tongue is the tongue.
What's
Yeah,
the one
but
with
it's
that
the
tongue that's like
starter.
wrapped around his head?
Oh, Greninja.
A Greninja.
Yeah, he's a ninja.
It actually
he's got a
is
tongue.
more
It's like
I was
a.
thinking of
because she's a
Froakie,
frog.
which is the early evolution
Yeah.
for him. So.
Lindsay asked me, who do I think she would be in My Hero? And I said, easy, you'd be the invisible chick, right? And this, again, talk about awful life. She can't turn invisible. She is invisible forever.
So she can't become visible. Again.
She's literally, and it's great for like the voice actress and the animators because she never has to match lips because she doesn't have
Yeah,
any.
absolutely.
She can just say dialogue, and she's always just like a floating pair of gloves.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me ask you something about this. Does she have any clothes that turn
there
invisible
you go.
with her? Never mind.
That's her right there.
Never
No,
mind.
No. Clothes
I'm
don't turn
guessing
invisible.
she's the one on the left.
Yeah.
That's correct.
For
Yeah.
stealth missions, she's naked.
That's correct. She's naked. So I was like, that'd be Lindsay for two reasons. One, when Lindsay gets super awkward and weird, like the whole microwave thing,
Yeah.
she would just disappear.
Just peel off.
She could just like take her clothes off and throw it. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
That's the headphone jack
She's
girl.
the headphone jack girl.
She's
What's wrong with her earlobe?
Her earlobes are like
aux cords.
Yeah, auxiliary
Yeah, but
cords.
what about when
What
technology
purpose
moves
does
on?
that have?
Bro, she can make things vibrate
She can hear super well and also blast
and blast sound.
Yeah,
What
if
are
she
they?
had,
What
like,
are they? 3.5 millimeter? What are they?
I don't know.
We don't know. I haven't gotten the
don't
specs.
think
What
Yeah,
if she
we
had
don't
like
have the
Firewire
specs.
400
I
things?
can't tell you what
use
if.
is
I can
that?
only tell you what is.
Right. I said,
Tell you what I see in the anime.
So anyway, I was like, Lindsay be the invisible chick because she's super awkward and weird all
Yeah.
the time, and she can just go invisible.
She can just tap
It
out.
also would be great because many times in this show, and this happens in the movie, like you know who has the real like I have fighting superpowers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a support person, and I'm just kind of a weird freak that can't do anything. So I'll help evacuate people.
Yeah.
It's like I'll get them to safety because
Right.
you suck. So I was like.
I've hit that and gone on a couple times.
Lindsay would be there where it's like, you're the A team, you do this. All right, Lindsay, you do this. Lindsay? And she's just like, oh, I left. And no one knows because I'm invisible.
off.
Like, I just went
At home.
Yeah, I just went home. And she was just like, that's true.
Question.
he said also.
Question. Hang on, Jeremy has a question.
I have a question similar to my tongue job question. Invisible chick.
Yeah.
If you were having sex with an invisible chick, would you just look down and see your own penis?
Yeah.
Well, you'd see it get a bit mushed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, weird.
Would you?
You see, like, the
yeah, you see a
ripples.
little little hug on there.
Yeah, you'd see like a tug.
You'd
against the
see
shot.
what it's doing to you,
Don't bring
but
my
that's
main
it.
name into this, please, and thank you.
Again, specifically her and Frog Chick, it's all on the internet.
Follow-up
My Hero,
question.
very popular
Yeah.
show.
Follow-up question.
Yes,
Popular
Jeremy
show.
too.
I know what
Is-
Jeremy's doing tonight.
Is her
Google.
urine invisible?
I don't know. They haven't gotten to peeing on
they
the
haven't
show.
Did that yet?
You know what I
otherwise
mean?
you'd be able
Like
to see,
they
like,
just
a bag
suddenly it
of
just
urine.
formed.
I assume it's
Absolutely
not.
correct.
I assume it's not.
You're absolutely correct. If she's naked, we would see her bladder.
Uh-oh.
Like her-
full of whatever she ate
All of
or
her
whatever
fluid
she
would
No,
have
I
to
drank.
be
think it's
invisible.
invisible until she's peeing. Then you'd see it because
No,
it's
you're-
in her.
Why? It's invisible.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
If she
leaving
eats
her.
something, do you then see it go down and
No.
become
I
something
think
else, like
anything
become poo?
in her body is invisible.
It's like
I
a-
think
so
once
just
it
a-
leaves.
So then if you have sex, you wouldn't see your dick because it's in her body.
Yeah.
No,
He's
you
right,
would.
He's right.
Oh,
No,
you
you
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
See? I'm blown open the whole My Hero Academia is fake.
So you would do this,
Fake news.
and your dick would vanish, and then it would come back, and
Oh
then
yeah,
vanish,
no.
and it would come
I'll be
back.
honest. When you were describing it, I just thought you were talking about like when your wiener's coming out.
No, I mean when the wiener's in, do you see your
wouldn't see
wiener?
it.
wouldn't
No,
see
you
it.
wouldn't see it.
Huh,
I don't think you'd
interesting.
see it. I
So
don't
it'd be a
think you'd
good
see it.
place to
Interesting.
hide drugs.
Yeah, dude, she's the best drug mule.
Don't
She
hide
should be a
drugs
villain.
inside of
She
you.
should
She
be a villain.
The
Don't
She'd
mule.
be a way better villain.
Absolutely.
A water
I just
pussy.
want to use my powers to like prank
Yeah,
people.
dude.
Imagine.
Oh,
There's somebody for him out there.
also,
These are the questions. All right, don't make universes like this if you don't want these questions asked.
For all you My Hero people too, Gavin is Yuga. We're casting this appropriately, me and Fiona. Jeff is a racerhead because he doesn't give a fuck and is training us as students, but he couldn't care less.
You say
if we succeed or not.
Eraserhead?
His name's Eraserhead. Yes,
He literally, what he does, he looks
hero
at you, he
name.
can turn off your
Like the
quirk.
David Lynch Eraserhead?
He can get rid of your powers?
So like he looks at you, but he can't blink. So he has to literally keep his eyes on you, and then you won't have your.
So Frog Girl will just be a regular girl?
I don't know.
Good question. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm full of them! I'm full of good questions! I'll find the plot holes in whatever shit you're putting out,
No, you're
Japan!
absolutely-
Bring it on!
I think she wouldn't be Frog Girl anymore. Actually,
I don't know.
Because it depends what the quirk is in her body.
I said Ryan Haywood is Denki because sometimes. Yeah.
Fuck that name.
Yeah, that's right. No, because if Ryan uses his brain too much, sometimes his brain no dooku.
Yeah.
So same with this character. If he uses his powers too much, he becomes dumb. He's
Okay.
just a dumbass. So I feel like that's Ryan.
Fair.
Trevor is I always forget his name.
Hida?
Hida, yeah, for sure. Team
Wow,
captain.
you were on that real quick.
Eager Beaver.
Well, it's
yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah. And Jack is Rock Guy who loves animals.
Yeah. So,
Jack does like animals.
Yeah, Rock Guy is like this really is a freak. He looks weird.
Correct.
And but
Not
like
wrong.
his voice.
Not that
doesn't-
Jack does.
No, Jack doesn't look like a freak, but his voice is so much higher pitched than what you expect. So like it's this really big thing coming up to you, and then he's
He's
like,
got callus.
that's how he
Yes.
sounds.
Yeah. And then I said Matt
like
was
that.
Matt Bragg is Fumikage because he lives in shadow and fights his own inner demons. But that's me. So internet, if you disagree or would like to cast it, please let me know.
Eraserhead cannot erase quirks that are part of a person's body.
Oh,
Look at that. So
so she would still be a frog.
she would still be a frog, but she wouldn't be able to jump high.
It says physical quirks are unaffected by his quirk. Tailboy just couldn't use his tail. Someone's named fucking Tailboy.
I mean, he literally just has a tail. It's his fucking power. Hang on, I'll pull him up. He's like, I got a tail.
Boy.
It's like a monkey.
Again, in this universe, so many
I thought
people have
I wrote
powers
bad names.
that like some powers just suck. Like one dude's powers.
So your powers that people know when you're happy?
Tailboy.
No, apparently not.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
tail boy. Hey, I'm
And a
very
tail.
excited. Yeah.
The tail, yeah.
No.
He has a tail.
Gavin, straight up, there's a
swings with
character
it.
who has tape that comes out of his elbows. So if they need to
For like
escape,
wrapping paper?
No, well.
so if they need to
sort
escape
of.
from somewhere, he goes, Psh, all right, bye, and they go away.
Every time I hear about this show, I
amazing.
just
You watch
Can't.
wrestling.
yeah. No one has tape out of their elbows.
Goddamn, they do.
Here's the thing.
They don't!
Jimmy,
I know
this is
someone
definitely
does.
not the first time we talked about this. 'cause
I know it
there
isn't.
there it is.
Hey.
Fucking hell!
Yeah,
What the
there it is.
shit, guys?
Hey, imagine what the tape is made out of.
Right.
He's dressed
His
like
body.
Zero from Borderlands. Look at him.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Daft Punk.
'Cause,
Imagine.
like, was Spider-Man's web shooters? That was did his body make that, or was
No,
that just
no.
an invention?
No, he
Right,
actually
okay.
made
Only
it.
time he makes the web is in the Tobey Maguire one.
Right, and Fiona's right. That's like from his body.
Yeah,
so I don't know
that's
what
his
that
body.
is. Can you imagine
So it
like
could
cum
just
tape? Like,
Or maybe it's just like a spider. It'd be like
maybe.
web shit.
Out of his ass.
Like silk.
I don't know. I mean, this went off the rails a little
I
bit.
don't like
but
this.
That's
Why?
okay.
Check out the movie. It'll
I
explain everything.
keep thinking I should watch
should.
anime.
You should.
Right.
You should
You
start
would
with
like
My
it.
Hero. It's a pretty
Like
good
in
one.
my
like it a
in
lot.
my
Here's
like,
two things you should
field
watch,
of work,
right?
people are always like, it's always about anime. It always comes back to anime. People are like, do you watch anime? No, I've never watched.
Attack
like,
on Titan.
I am a scientist.
Here's
like
what you do.
it's fucking. I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
I've
so
watched.
you guys were talking about Tape Guy?
Yeah.
And Tail
Freak.
Boy.
A freak.
I've watched Dragon
okay.
Ball Z. I've watched Pokemon. I've watched some Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm like
The Holy Trinity.
the Holy
of
Trinity
anime.
of like this was made for America.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
need-
You know what I
need to
mean?
watch-
Like-
Kids.
You
Yep.
need to watch anime.
Here's
Attack on Titan.
here's what you do just to ease it in. You do My Hero. It's a classic fighting anime, and it's one of the better ones where
Shonen.
there's like a lot of like stuff. A lot of fighting animes have just like 90% crap and then 10% fights. My Hero's a pretty good one where it's like actually
90%
there's
fight,
some meat.
10%.
Okay.
And then if you want to slip into a side anime, you watch Food Wars. Don't look at her face.
That's
It's gonna bring you up to speed.
However-
Let me hang on.
Knowing how,
Hang on.
you
Let me throw this your way. Let me see if Jeremy's interested in this, right? It's like a fighting anime. However, the battle is with foods. And when the food's really good, the women's clothes get blown off.
And men's.
All right, I'm in.
He's
So
saying, I'm trying to get the guy to watch anime. That's a good one. And they kind of like, dudes and chicks will like orgasm as they're eating.
Well, even better, you actually cook. They're real recipes.
dudes.
Mostly
Yeah.
chicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
But dudes too.
I don't know. It's like
nips.
whenever I think of getting into anime, it just looks like an ocean, and
It's an ocean,
basically
man.
I'm gonna jump off this ship, and then the ship's driving away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're
they
in.
go, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
That's what anime is to
Correct.
me. What is that?
That's
Okay,
me,
so
Netta. That's Alec. It's Alec.
That's
That's
Alec.
Alex.
Cool.
Well,
What
this
is-
kid, okay,
got pair of marigolds
he's
on.
got
Is he doing
sticky
He can throw the
dishes.
bubbles
He's
on his
got
head. You told me
They're
this.
sticky balls.
Sticky balls.
He rips them off and throws them, and like anything they touch sticks to them. But also, it's like him basically ripping part of his scalp off.
Yeah.
So he starts to bleed. He's like,
Oh, fucking really?
rips them off.
He
Jesus.
pulls out too many.
but you don't care because he's also trying to like peek
He's a
on women in
pervert.
the bathroom.
Yeah, he's like a disgusting.
What do you mean? He's like 6.
Yeah, I know.
perverted
No, he's a teenager.
He's like 16, like the rest.
Yeah,
of
they're all
them.
like 15,
Have you
and,
seen Camp
and,
Camp?
and he sounds like this.
I've seen Camp
This is
Camp,
what he
yeah.
sounds
That's
like.
Space Kid if he was hitting on women creepily the entire time. That's literally the character.
You're a space kid.
Yeah. So Space Kid was like, "Hey, little lady, what you doing over
Stop
there?"
it.
And he's got
Stop
more
it.
of it. He sounds like this. He's like, I'm going to save the day.
I was
if
just
see
so
them
mad.
titties."
Yeah, if the panties come out, then I'm there. Ooh.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves boobies.
Oh,
Yeah.
he loves boobies.
Oh, I bet those are triple A's over there.
Yeah, and he's like this small.
He is.
He's literally.
Who knows?
Also voiced by a woman,
What's she
which
saying?
is great.
Triple. I don't know.
Triple
I
A.
thought I went to double.
Well, AAA bras are like super, super no boob. Like you're flat as fuck.
So
Oh,
what?
I'm not watching
You wouldn't
that.
be into that. Don't worry. That's
Oh, okay.
you
What do
don't gotta
there's
worry
no-
about that.
let me
It's
try-
anime.
It's
You don't gotta
anime.
worry
There's
about that.
absolutely no triple A's
True.
in there.
Triple D.
Absolutely not. Yeah, triple
Everyone's
D's.
fully endowed.
Yeah.
Everyone has titties.
Michael's selling me. Michael knows how to sell me on
I know
that.
how to sell you. Watch Food Wars, dude. You'll be like, that looks good, and then you'll be like, that looks good.
Can we get some Food Wars screenshots up?
Don't sigh.
That was
man.
a legitimate
He said,
groan.
Don't sigh.
Yes.
gross.
It's a great show. And most of the food, it's like they'll give you little like actual recipes
That's
how
what
to
I
make
said.
the
They're
food.
real recipes. It's actually good food.
If you want to pound off and make your own food into the food, add
Correct.
protein.
Correct.
We talked about this before, how much protein's in semen.
We were just
Right.
talking about semen not too long
Yeah,
ago.
because I
remember
came in
semen a
asking a
lot.
question.
You
I
asked a
busted in the
question.
door asking a question.
You said,
Afro
can you get
was-
coronavirus through
I'm still
semen?
waiting
I
for those
asked
Food
what-
War
Say that.
pictures.
I
Say
asked,
that. There it is.
All right, that's not the best
Michael,
one.
you're not selling me, dude.
That's the worst. And Tyler's like,
they
yeah,
did it.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
guys, you gotta try harder.
She's probably eating something with
That's
honey.
not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
They do. They get blasted in the fantasy world a lot. They like eat a food, and then they get like taken to some magical
telling you,
landscape.
that's not doing it.
And they describe the food for like 5 paragraphs.
she's happy, great. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll show you something we can't show on the stream.
All right.
I mean, we've
So,
already shown the strap-on
I
photo.
walked
no,
in to the Achievement Hunter office hot, asking if someone has the cold, can you catch the cold from their semen?
Where was I? I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, she remembers that. So like,
If you were there,
This
you
is
remember.
Meat Girl.
and I looked it up, and no, you cannot. The cold cannot be transferred through semen. We learned that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's
And-
not
Well, I
even
mean, that's
real-
probably... Is it just because the cold affects your respiratories, right?
I guess
You can't
right?
get
That
like...
happens a lot.
What are you showing us?
Oh, that helps. That one helps
That
my
happens
interest
a
a
lot.
lot.
in the show,
Yeah.
What are you showing?
That's
Yeah.
Meat
Like
Girl.
the flavor is so good. That is Meat
Oh,
Girl.
okay.
Yeah. So she cooks in a bikini the whole time.
Well, hang on now.
So this is now
Yeah.
like tentacle porn.
yeah.
Yeah,
she's eating
that's still
octopi.
not.
They're
quite
trying.
doing
They're
it for
throwing
me.
you off, man.
Here's
They're
that
really
scene.
not helping.
They
Ripping
just
her
showed us-
clothes off.
Why are you guys doing this?
She's drowning in honey. Yeah, because it's just.
Ooh, who's that? Who the hell is that? Oh,
The
ooh,
dudes
I'm
get off
out.
too. The dudes get off too.
The
It's
dudes
equal
get off
opportunity.
too.
No,
Easy.
that didn't help me.
Dudes get off too.
That didn't help
Everyone
me.
gets off. Everyone gets off.
Hey, that girl, that didn't look consensual, whatever was happening to her.
No, usually they make sure they put a line in where they're like, "I love it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't see that line, so I didn't like
No,
that.
yeah.
No.
I appreciate that you question it for a second.
Yeah, that was like some spaghetti monster was taking advantage of her, and I didn't like that.
There's
Maybe
a
you
lot
like
of. They do a
spaghetti.
lot of squid.
They do.
Squid is
Like, they
fine.
make squid.
But
Well,
as
then it
long as
turns
she's
into
okay
that.
with it.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's the dude that cooks naked. That dude who's always in his apron.
You're knocking me out again.
There's a
You're
dude that's
taking me out
always
of it
fully
again.
nude. And here's the best
back
part.
in,
Here's the
then
best
you're
part.
back out.
They don't
out.
ever mention it. The dude shows up and he's basically just nude with a cooking apron, and everyone just accepts it.
Yeah,
not
as they
really-
should. Well, someone said Cowboy Bebop. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the meat juices. Yeah, that's
Really
that's,
tell what's going on.
That's
Hang on.
Food Wars
Hang on.
right there. You're not wrong. Oh boy,
What?
that with actual cooking.
I'm in and I'm out.
Look,
At the same time.
What's going on on the right?
what
is that cinnamon
what
bun,
are
man?
They're getting wrapped up in something.
Yeah.
They get wrapped
How
up in
are
it.
you feeling right now?
I just don't know. There's a lot happening here. Like, I'm intrigued
It's
by
very
the
complex.
woman in the middle.
It's very complex.
Right? I'm trying to see, they've censored it nicely. I still can't see anything.
There's a
Then you got the guy on the left
Perfect
who
censoring in this show.
who is not
I think
like
there's three
shaven
men.
down
I
there.
think
He's
there's
got
only
pubic
one-
hair
yeah.
on the left.
Oh, I see that.
Yep, and then they're
Absolutely.
yelling meat juices.
Meat juices.
Kind of knocking me out again. Then I can't tell if the guy on the right is really fat or if he's wrapped in something.
He's wrapped in
He's
something.
wrapped in like a bacon or something.
He's wrapped in
What
something.
is that?
See, they're yelling meat
Wrapped in a
juices.
bacon.
If I know this show, it's in the midst of them tasting it, and they're all collectively going, "Meat juices."
You know what I just remembered?
I'm
Yes.
still
like
just
ice
not
cream.
sold.
How about that? How about that?
There you go.
Oh, that sells me. That sells me a lot, Michael.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's eating food.
Yeah, I'm all
That's in the
sold on
show,
that.
dude. Look, she loves the food.
She
She's
loves
like,
it.
I like the food. That's her, like, before it gets blasted. That's her eating it, and then
I'm so
close
sold.
off.
Michael, you pull
All
me
right,
back
just
in.
Every
You
time
pull me
you
back
want,
in.
just talk to me.
Michael knows. Michael knows what will get me.
I know.
Fiona,
Foodgasm.
what anime should Jeremy watch?
I said I feel like Jeremy would very much enjoy an anime called Attack on Titan because
one?
it is,
Never heard
you
of that
know,
one.
I've seen clips of that
it's a
show.
really
Yeah,
good
if
one.
you're
I
an
feel
anime
like you would
hipster,
like
it's
it.
I saw some woman get bitten in half by a giant
Yeah,
monster.
That happens a lot.
It
Those are
happens
the
a lot.
Titans.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Yeah.
I would really
Titans are
recommend
bad.
that.
Titans are bad.
Yeah.
If
It's
you
kinda
like
wild.
titties and gambling,
Titties?
if you like
Are there titties in
titties
Attack
and
on
gambling,
Titan?
no, I'm saying
The
another one.
gambling isn't a
The
selling
gambling,
point.
Hardcore
titties or gambling.
tabletop.
There's this other one called Kakegurui,
Titties.
which is on Netflix.
Say that again.
Kakegurui.
Kakegururi.
She was very
Kakegurui.
Kakegururi.
Gavin, what happened?
Kakegurui.
Kakegururi.
For some reason, it sounds good, and then Jeremy says it sounds like he's trying to pronounce some sort of cheese.
Kakegururi.
Absolutely.
He's trying.
I love
that's
that.
Important. He's
Totally.
trying.
And that one's pretty good. So, yes.
Do
should
you
watch-
say titties as like, is that your go-to word for a set of
Titties?
Titties.
Yeah. Like when someone's asking me about
Got close.
That is not mine.
I got like this. Wait, is that too close?
No,
I'm
you were
sorry.
closer.
No, I was like this.
Here, titties.
Do you
got
mean
real
do you talk
close.
about titties?
Well, I feel like
Titties?
that's like I just can't pull up that word. It sounds like I'm making fun
So
of
what
it.
do you say? Tits?
Yeah, I say
Um,
tits.
Yeah, I guess. He says fun bags.
Yeah, what the fuck do you say?
She whipped her norks out.
Yeah, but Norks.
Norks. Norks is the one I learned
Okay,
about
Tolkien. You're like what?
because the bad guys in Spyro are called
Sorry, Tolkien,
Norks.
yeah.
Not Tolkien. Tolkien. That was
Southern
weird.
came out. All
Her
right,
bat
Tolkien.
spilled out.
Ugh.
Titties though.
Those are wild.
Boobs.
Titties is like a kid say.
No, just boobs
Yeah.
for me.
No,
Boobs.
I
That's
say
a, that's a
fine.
go-to is
I-
boobs.
Titties?
Even boobs is like a
are
kid.
great.
Like, ugh,
Well, it has to be
Boobies
kids.
judging?
is
boobies.
Why are you judging me?
If I say tits or stuff, Kat will get mad at me. She doesn't
Oh
like
no,
that.
I love it.
She doesn't
so
like
if you
that.
would, if she loves it.
Kat no like the word tits.
I say
usually
tits.
say
So I
tits.
just
I
it's
love
boobs
tits.
around
like
her
standard.
or
Oh,
breasts.
I
if I'm
need to
talking
pee.
like
No.
Well, you are a scientist.
Breast sounds like an old man. Like
it does, and that's
Let
why I
me
just
see
gotta
your
go with
breasts.
boobs.
There's too many S's in breasts.
Yeah, breast.
Yeah, yeah.
just one.
You're right.
I call them
What?
breasticles.
I
So
mean, there's just one S in breasts. Oh, there's two.
yeah,
Shit.
you know,
Those would be Brett's.
Breasts.
Brett's is just one.
Breast?
and Beretta. Yeah.
You could say breast. No?
He's just saying you can't say.
Again,
it.
it's
I'm
just-
saying you say what you want. I just can't pull off, nice titties.
breast just feels so antiquated.
No, when you chuckle after it,
don't
they'll
laugh.
never believe you.
Nice
Hey, you could
titties.
say, hey, you got some nice titties today.
Just
Today.
Just today.
Yesterday.
I feel like you ruined it.
Yesterday,
I feel like you ruined it.
Yesterday.
worthless.
Not
today.
great. Today? Okay.
Oh no.
Some nice
Tiana.
titties.
And then I say that, and I go to jail.
I just called you.
Where's the justice?
Jeremy,
So what would you call them?
you're being dramatic.
What?
Boob chesticles.
To who?
Like, oh,
It's a cat.
To cat boobs, I would say, or I don't even use a word.
Do you say bum bums?
I would say bum bums.
Fun bags.
weird.
It's weird because like there's no word I can use that will not like offend. Cat is like the most innocent human being on the planet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get that.
Like Cat like has never watched porn in her entire life. Like, yeah, literally.
Seriously?
Yes. And like, so it's like I always have to skirt this line of like, okay, I don't want to like offend you or say anything weird.
Why did she pick you though?
Yeah,
I don't
that's a wild choice.
because
she didn't know.
She fucked up.
She didn't know.
She
Yeah.
really fucked up.
Because
And like,
no offense to you, but you're the opposite of that.
I am.
Yeah.
I've only watched
I
porn.
just sold you on
Haven't you
Food
heard?
Wars.
Haven't you
Yeah.
heard? Opposites attract.
I mean, it really is. Like, Cat is like the
Thanks,
I,
Paul.
I always tell this story about the one time that's like we were streaming
Meg
or
has
something.
never watched porn ever, not once.
Someone made some joke on stream about like butt plugs or something, and Kat like very calmly looks at me. She's like, "What is a butt plug?
Oh no!
What is that?" And I'm like, oh,
Bless
boy,
her
I have to
heart.
have
very
this
sweet.
conversation
Bless
with
her
her.
No, but now based on your earlier thing, that's you saying "fuck you."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That would have been a situation where if she was in Dallas, someone would have gone, Cat, bless your heart.
Bless your
honey.
heart.
Okay,
A
a
butt
butt
plug.
plug.
A butt plug.
I had to explain so much to her. I'm like, this
That's
is what butt plug
adorable.
is.
It
This
is
like what
adorable,
this
and the
is.
butt
This is
plugs
what
are
this-
too.
Yeah. I'm like,
Is there more words for
There-
vagina than boobs?
I've seen.
Yes.
What?
is there more work? No, I don't think so.
I would
Because
disagree.
again, I'm also stuck in a weird zone there, right? Because pussy, I can't say that around Cat. Like, no.
Because you,
that's a real-
you say it so angrily. Listen
did
to how
say
you
it.
say it. Like,
Pussy.
oh my God.
Well,
like,
I say a lot of things angrily.
God.
So what do
But,
you
like-
what do you call it?
Why?
I don't.
Everything's unspeakable.
I just don't. I just don't
You go-
have
you
a
go,
word.
Tonight, Jeremy would like it.
Can you take out your
Tonight.
thing
She
and-
says tonight.
I can say nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh
And,
yeah. Tonight.
you know?
Ham banana.
Fucking ham banana.
I feel
If
like
I
there's
said
a lot of
pussy
words
during the
for-
moment,
You were like
the
3 when
the
that
day
came
is done.
I remember watching a lot
5
of
when that
things.
episode came out. I was a teenager.
It's true. Fiona, why? Why were you watching ham banana?
I used to watch that with my mom.
Ham banana! I love ham banana!
It's great.
But I didn't watch it when it came out. I think I was watching like reruns of it, like after
okay.
after
It's a
night. It's
solid
like
show.
2 a.m.
That show got
That makes
really
sense.
weird.
It got really bizarre.
Really cold boy.
Which is saying a lot for Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It
and
is.
got weird, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Now wait,
I'm
you
a
say
dumb
there's
boy.
more words. I argue yes, there are more words for vagina than tits. You have what? Tits, titties,
You guys are being so crass.
breasts,
It's
boobs,
Boobs.
insulting.
Knockers.
knockers,
Hooters.
Fun bag.
Fun bags.
Hooters is a classic.
That's a classic
People
one.
don't say that.
Melons.
honkers.
You don't say that
Honkers.
anymore.
Melons, honkers is a good one.
I named a whole restaurant after it.
Well, yeah, but like I thought that was
Bazoongas.
like a-
Sweater puppies.
Sweater puppies is a good one.
That's for
thought it was
Velma.
just
For
like
the
a-
Velmas
sorry,
out
like-
there.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a joke.
What?
No, people said Hooters.
Hooters.
And then,
Yeah,
so then
Hooters.
they were like, let's
I
name
really-
a restaurant
I really
Hooters,
appreciate-
but we'll just put owls on there.
'Cause the
so
eyes
get
are
it?
the-
I really
Yuck, yuck.
appreciate. I was having trouble speaking my mind, and Michael
Bongos.
looked at me. It was like, I'm still
Bongos
invested
is
in your
good one.
I
conversation.
wanted to hear it. And
Bongos
then
is
you went,
good.
I burped.
Bongos, yeah.
It took forever.
Tom Toms. Yeah. That's
Tom Tom's is
Jugs.
Jugs.
That was a magazine.
Jugs.
That was the one Al Bundy always
Udders
had.
is a bit insulting.
Al Bundy always had jugs.
Udders. Yeah.
Udders is not a great one.
Udders
Don't
is
use that.
extreme.
Don't use that.
That's definitely derogatory.
Here's my lesson to you. Don't use that one.
Say udders.
That won't get you anywhere.
Unless your wife is really.
I like that one says, bahonkaronga loose.
What?
Oh, did you say honker?
I don't know what I
Honkers?
said.
Honkers, we said that,
Honkers
yeah,
are
honkers.
one. Wild.
But then go to vagina.
Vagina. Okay. Squishman is the first that comes to mind. I don't know why.
You can't lead with Squishman. You can't lead with Squishman. That's not. You're already.
Have you ever heard that?
I've heard
I've been
squish.
alive for 20
Really,
years.
anything with squish
I've
is
never
allowed.
heard that.
I was in the vagina
Squish
monologues in
box.
college. I'm sorry.
I've
Squishman.
heard
Have you heard
squish box.
Squishman?
Never, but I mean,
Fun box.
fun box.
Fun
Yeah,
box.
she's making sense
Box
here.
I've heard.
Yeah,
Box
box.
is a thing.
Yippee bog.
That I have.
You are just saying noises. You're not even saying
reading my
words.
worm names is what you're doing.
Worms. Those are worms. That's gonna be next time I ever play
Dubiston,
worms.
no.
That's gonna be mine.
Steffi, get out of the chat. This is milk duds, says
Yeah.
Steffi.
I mean, you got the classic. You got minge. You got clunge. You got
Meat
growler.
locker.
Lunge? What the fuck is
Yeah, that's Gavin.
Yeah.
That's Gavin. That's a classic.
The UK doesn't know how to make a vagina sound good. They don't know how to do it.
Let me get.
They just go,
let me
you
get
know what's a
your
good one?
plunge."
Plunge.
We don't do euphemisms, we do dysphemisms.
It's true. Even a good thing to you is like a dog's dinner. It's like, that sounds awful, but for you, that's like amazing, right?
No.
It's like, no, dog's balls.
No,
Good.
no, no.
Stop confusing
Sorry,
a dog's
sorry.
anatomy. A dog's dinner is a complete mess.
No,
A dog's bollocks.
Dog's dinner's bad.
dog's balls.
Dog's
Yes.
dinner's
All right.
bad.
But
A dog's dinner is the only thing of a dog that is bad. Everything else about a dog's great.
Yeah.
The
a
dog's bollocks is
What's
dog's
that's
bollocks.
good.
What
That's
the hell
good.
are we
Awesome.
why
talking
is that
about?
good?
We don't know this.
Dog's balls.
Dog's balls.
Him going,
good.
him going like, oh, it was dog's dinner. That's terrible. He
Yeah.
was like, that's the dog's
Like
bollocks.
I made a
That's
dog's
great.
dinner out of that. I'd be like, I blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lindsay,
But a bollocks
please.
is that you can. I mean, you've got bollocks, like a bollocks, like
Bollocks means
Damn it.
testicles.
Oh, you got bollocks. You've got like a bollocking, which is someone telling you off. You got
Yeah.
the bollocks, which is great. It's all about the context, the surroundings.
Yeah, but
Context-
no one tells me, no one's like, Jeremy, you got a raise. And I'm like, bollocks, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm not like balls.
Right.
But dog's balls,
Again.
Dog's balls.
Dog's balls.
then he loves
That's
it.
good.
That's
Dog's
good.
balls are
Dog
great.
balls good.
Lindsay,
balls
please
bad.
don't be silly.
Correct.
A dog's dinner is disgusting. Dog's balls are incredible.
Dog's
I love
tits
it.
is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, dog's tits.
Dog's
Like
tits.
literally, you put dogs in front of anything, it's
Well, see,
usually
like-
good except the dinner.
That
Yeah.
I agree with for the tits aspect. If something is the tits, it's great. The tits are
We
awesome.
do say
tits
that.
are always good.
That's the
tits are
tits.
never
It's
bad.
good.
No one goes, oh, tits.
That was when I was a kid.
I'm learning.
When I was a kid,
so
you'd be like
Yeah.
tits,
That's,
which just means
that's
cool.
tits,
Yeah, like-
You
man.
could also say like bollocks.
Yeah,
As in,
that
like,
movie was tits.
bollocks could also be
I just
bullshit.
imagine you as a younger kid just being.
Bollocks is bullshit.
Like that
That's
is-
similar to here. I'd say
That's-
balls.
That's what happens.
Like if I was to say that's utter bollocks, I mean that's bullshit.
No one says that. No one associates something with balls or cock, and it's a good thing, from what I found. Usually.
Yeah. No,
And-
that's
Understandably so.
you could say
not wrong.
ballin'.
Ballin'?
It's close. It's close. But yeah, other than that, calling someone a dick, a cock,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's usually
And
bad.
like I'm pro cock.
white.
All right, I'm pro dick, but let's be real.
Balling.
Have you heard of Lil Wayne and his music?
A certain person named Little
Small Wayne.
Wayne.
Talking about small Wayne.
Yoda just had a seizure. She's like, no, can't.
Guys, do you think we're gonna do
Tits
Mario?
up is bad.
Do you think we're gonna do Mario
Yeah, tits
Kart?
up is no.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm going
well,
home.
that means they're dead, right?
Well, you got a post.
Dead?
Son.
Tits up, you're dead, right?
No.
Dude,
That doesn't mean dead.
Break this on the table.
No.
Right?
Can I wear these?
Are you listening to what she's saying? She said tits up is dead.
Isn't tits up like your body's floating? And
No.
Lindsay,
no.
if you're just gonna guess.
No. I'd be like,
No,
oh, that
tits
went,
up
that
is
went
like
tits
that
up.
went poorly.
Yeah.
That went tits up.
No, don't agree. No.
Be like, yeah, it did.
you died.
No. Whoa.
Steffi, dicks are not gross.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, no, they're pretty gross.
Yeah, they are.
Bad. They're pretty bad.
Dicks and feet are gross.
the Beatles.
Feet are fucking
Which one?
disgusting.
Feet are gross,
You're one of
especially
them.
because you get like hair on your toes.
George.
These aren't real.
No, they're real. You're wearing them and holding them, dude. They're definitely real.
They're not magnifying anything.
They're
That's-
not magnified.
That's the thing.
If Gavin
You're
went, these
right.
aren't
Why
real,
have
and then they
lenses then?
disappeared, I'd be
Because
blown
I
away.
actually do
That
have
is the
glasses,
biggest like
but sometimes I don't
nope
need
on a
them
human
all the
body
time.
for me.
Feet.
Feet.
Feet are gross.
Feet are the biggest nope.
You know
It's
why?
the ultimate
Yeah.
compliment if women make their feet look
see my
good.
eyes.
Because by nature, they're disgusting. Men, women, feet are gross. Put your feet away. Hairy feet, disgusting.
Yeah. Like I'll give Kat a foot rub every now and again. And I'm like, that's because I love her.
Right.
Right. Anyone else, I'm
separate
like,
it.
get the feet. I don't even want to see. There's a
the
wrestler.
feet.
There's a wrestler named Matt Riddle who wrestles barefoot.
Did you poke yourself? What happened?
They're shit. You can see your own eyes in them. Have you ever seen your
What
eyes?
does that mean?
Yeah, I've looked in
The
a mirror.
reflection.
No, you
yes.
can't.
No, I just saw my own eyes.
I got you. On the, yeah.
I can't handle you guys.
Kevin was losing his mind.
What are you saying?
See your
I don't know,
eyes.
like, look at the light or
Can you
something.
put up the is a scientist thing again?
Costanza over here.
Look inwards,
Costanza.
Jeremy.
Well, that's a bit harsh.
It's extremely harsh.
Sorry.
Jerry! Yeah.
Jerry.
You're making a face.
is a scientist.
All right, you're Colin Farrell in The Gentleman. There you go.
Oh.
You're Irish.
I'll take
That's
that.
a pretty good movie.
I'll take Dr. Hugo Strange as well.
I mean,
I'll get that,
I went.
Batman.
I was impressed. I was impressed with the dialogue.
I did not think I would like it
I
that
was
much.
like,
Hugh Grant was stellar.
oh, he was so good.
It was really good.
Have you seen it?
You should see
should
Gentlemen.
watch it.
It's filled with your people.
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
It's great.
He no, I mean that was really I liked it a lot.
Hugh Grant did some real acting and not just be I'm Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Cockney AF.
Yeah, and also like he was like, I'll rub your leg.
Oh, he was. Oh, I love that.
He
I
was
love that
cheeky.
he was
cheeky.
He was cheeky.
The
He was super
homoerotic
cheeky.
tension was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, get it. I'm like, if they don't fuck by the end of this movie, I'm leaving.
They
Absolutely.
didn't, but I assume maybe after the movie they did.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know.
Have you seen the other Guy Ritchie films?
Yeah.
Seen a few.
Man
What
of
are the other
Uncle?
ones?
Oh, Man of Uncle, yo.
That was in that movie.
It was the poster.
Posters,
Yeah, I leaned over to Lindsay during the film and I went, "That's a real movie."
I like Lock, Stock.
I've never seen that.
It's old. It looks old.
And
Like
is
it's very,
it 3
didn't care
or
for that
2
one.
smoking barrels?
Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels.
Was it 2? Okay.
From like a sawn off.
Yeah. Isn't
sword
isn't
off.
Statham in that?
Yeah, it was his first film.
Yeah. A young Statham
Yeah. You
who
got
looks
Statham?
exactly the same. He looks
got-
exactly
yeah,
the same.
he's not aged. You got
like he's
Statham?
younger, but he's still just bald head. He's
got
the same
Vinnie
looking
Jones?
dude.
Wait,
You got the governor?
It's with Benicio del Toro, isn't he in that?
Ooh, she said that
He's
cool.
in.
Benicio. Yeah.
Which one
Yes.
was that? Was that the one?
You're thinking
Then I'm
of
thinking of
Star
something else.
Wars.
Stop.
He was in that.
Yeah, I know,
was.
but I'm not thinking of
Well,
Star Wars. Like,
was
you
he
were
in
so
Snatch or Lock, Stock? I can't
I forgot
remember.
if it was
I don't
Snatch.
know.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
Snatch, but
He
that was
dies.
Isn't Snatch Brad
That's a
Pitt?
spoiler.
We missed Snatch for Vagina
Yeah,
Word.
no, it was
Brad
Brad Pitt.
Snatch, yeah.
Brad Pitt was in that. Was it
Brad
Snatch?
Pitt is in
How
Snatch.
could we have been so
I
blind?
I haven't seen Lock, Stock.
Snatch was fucking good.
Bloodhound Gang's mad at me right now.
But that's how I described the movie to Lindsay. Knowing nothing about the movie, I knew it was like a bad guy movie. I was like, it's a Guy Ritchie bad guy movie. And I literally said before seeing it, I go, it's going to be like there's a heist or like somebody steals something and then people are going to get killed. But it's going to be funny. It's going to be like, oh, that guy died. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's not going to be like, oh my God. It's not going to be like Martin Scorsese. We're like, oh, this is serious drama. It's going to be like, the guy fucking died. Movie started. I was like, exactly as I said, like, whoop, he fell out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, he got crushed by a train or whatever it was. Like, they got run over.
Right. Like I liked Hugh Grant a
It's
lot.
dude, when you can take like a criminal movie and then have people getting wasted left and right and it's funny, that's a fun
That's
movie.
good. That's
Yeah.
a fun movie.
Or like his brains came
That's
out
absolutely
crazy,
fun.
silly.
I just love the dynamic of Colin Farrell with all of his like his I don't know what you call it, like the gang that they have
Gang,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, his like
His
dress up.
jabs,
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
jabs basically.
basically.
They were like
Yeah.
doing their. They were
Dude,
trying to make their music
that music video
Yeah.
was wild.
It was so
I was
good.
watching it, I was like, this is awesome.
this is so good.
It's not
It's-
like Gucci suits. Like, what are they wearing? It's like track suits.
Oh, they're wearing
but not-
tracksuits.
Yeah.
They were in the
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter
Yeah, like
fucking
Yeah,
Burberry
yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, Burberry. That's
Essentially
it,
is what they're wearing.
Burberry. Yeah, it's Burberry.
I think was it Burberry or was it Gucci?
No, it's Burberry.
I don't know.
I thought it was
Forgot.
Gucky.
Gucci. Are we gonna finish?
Like
I need to
Gucci
go
bag?
pee.
Yeah, I need to pee
Can I
so
go
bad
pee?
too.
Let's go
bad.
pee.
And,
Yeah,
like-
we can wrap it up.
Yeah, let's
we're maxing here.
I need to pee.
So
I figured we were close, so I was like, I'll just hold out.
Yeah.
dude, that was smart. Hold it. We'll
was
watch.
holding
You
it.
come over. We'll watch Food Wars. I'll dim the lights.
Can I jack off?
Yeah, shit.
Hey,
With the front
hey,
on, yeah.
I'll give you a blanket.
God damn it.
Oh shit! Perfect.
Here's a privacy blanket.
I feel like you'd
Jeremy
be
just-
annoyed. I feel like you'd be annoyed if he jugged it.
None of that's why I invited him. If he just started doing it, I'd maybe be a little put off by it.
Yeah.
But if I was like, come over and watch Food Wars, you can pound off. Then I'm not gonna hold it against him.
Yeah, wait, hang on. I know we're wrapping the podcast, but I gotta ask too on that note because
we
I was
go.
talking to someone about it recently. Apparently, some dudes as friends get
Yeah.
together and like jerk off together.
That's a jerk circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Circle
what?
jerk.
No, yeah.
Circle jerk isn't
Circle
generally.
jerk sounds like a group
No,
outing.
it's more of a slang. They don't really usually get in a circle, but it's like a party, you know?
No,
It's
I
like,
feel
just
like
hang out,
I've
just
Yeah.
heard about it.
put on something, and just start wailing.
I'm aware of this.
I've never done that.
I'm
I have
talking-
also never done
Just
that.
saying, it's a thing,
Yeah,
dude.
there's that,
done
and
it?
then
Never
I've heard
lived.
now about like
Oh, I still do it.
like two dudes who constantly have like basically sleepovers where they're not gay, they're not in a relationship at all, but they just jerk
good
off
for-
all night.
Good for
Let
them.
me challenge that. You're
What?
probably not gay. You might be bi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw that out
Listen,
there.
here's the
Well,
thing.
it doesn't
Here's the
matter, it
thing.
doesn't
If there's two dudes next to each
Fine is
other,
fine.
here's the thing. If like I'm here, you're there, and we're both pounding off and watching a TV, whatever. I'm not looking at you. If you're pounding off like this, then maybe.
But
I don't know. Even the thought of the pounding
that's what
off
I'm
there would
saying.
be enough to end my
if
pounding
Kevin's
off.
there, I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
It's a
You don't
personal experience
understand.
to me. I
You
don't
don't
think
understand.
it makes you gay or straight. It's just like a boundary thing for you. It's
Yeah, like if
I
he
mean, I
starts
agree.
touching
Right.
you.
If you invite a dude over and you both pound off to gay pornography, then maybe you might be
What
gay.
if we were going to some
I-
straight stuff, and right as you climaxed, I switched it to some gay?
maybe.
I would,
I could barely
I
get
would
through that.
scream, "You got me!"
My
As I made a mess of
I'd be
your
like,
house.
my reason for mentioning is maybe like you're experimenting or like you're trying to think about different stuff or experimenting. Yeah, but no, just straight dudes jacking off together. Apparently
Dude,
that's a thing.
Food Wars
That's a thing.
and My Hero.
You and
Town
Jack
dog.
jack
Well,
off
don't
together.
pound
Yeah.
off to my hero. Please don't do that.
First,
Jack, you
I'll
will.
let Jeremy go and I'll just watch him first. And
You'll
then
watch
maybe if he
him?
does a good job, I'll join in.
What about thermal?
That is the worst thing you could have said.
Oh, man.
I hated every piece of that. I really didn't like that.
All right, well, I feel like we learned a lot today. I learned Jeremy was a scientist.
Fiona, I'm jacking off to Minetta. It's
Okay.
happening.
All right. thanks for letting me know.
No problem. Goodbye.
We'll see you next week.
God
What was
damn
that?
it.
What was that we just made?